Oh my god, that's
Nice.
such a
Headshot.
nice shot.
What a game.
Oh, baby. Baby. Don't move at all. Don't move at all.
Oh.
Come. Oh, yes, baby! We got it! No apology necessary, my friend. I'd be gutted if you did it. Hey! Oh, Jesus.
Oh no! Oh no! Why would you do this to us?
No! Knocked him. Oh my god, that was the most disgusting. Double speed. See, that was cool. That was cool. Now that was a throw grenade. That was a throw grenade. Oh, 105 pieces! Woohoo, baby, let's go! Let's go! I think they're all dead. Hello. Welcome everybody back to another Wednesday solo YouTube stream of PUBG. This is going to be my first solo session with the new TAC gear. I haven't played any solo games yet with TAC gear at all. I've done Patreon squads. I've done some duos with Nacho on a couple of occasions, but I haven't actually played since the update went out last Thursday doing solos. So that is going to be quite interesting. Here's the stuff in my store, which isn't very interesting. Anything in events we care about? Sure. Hey, Bobby. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you. First in chat. Love that. G-Coin spending spree. What a crap event that was. Anything interesting in news? Not really. Reminder on sharing accounts. Don't lend your accounts to others. Okay, fair enough. I won't do that, PUBG. I'll just warm up instead. Hey, Rev, how you doing? Since somewhere, how's it going? Fungo. Oi, oi, Seveloy. Love to hear that. Classic. Juan, how you doing? Welcome. Good morning to you. Oh, how's the clan doing before we jump into our little warm up? Still level 10. You need so much XP for level 11. It's nuts. It is nuts. Still full up. No spaces remaining. Apologies if you want to join. You can't. Oh, look. Pistol Pete's there. Are you the farmer? Jimmy there. Ranger. There's so many like known community people I'd love to bring in, but no space. Soz, guys. You just have to wait. You can't hurry the clan. Wait for someone else to leave. Bashi, who left and gave us that last space. Yes, I don't know how it's going to be. I mean, obviously we know matchmaking's a little slow. on solos at times, but that wasn't too bad actually. The other week when I did solos, it was quite a fun session. We had a couple of good wins, and now we've got tack gear, so we'll have a little play with some of it. Like obviously we have to kind of, I guess, try out the blue chip is probably the most significant one I think for solos, but I don't want to use it much. I want to like play it a little bit because I need to, and, you know, so we can test it and see what it's like and be like, oh my god, this thing's so OP or whatever. As seems to be tradition. But I don't want to use the blue tip much in solos just because it feels like when I've used it before, it's just not a really like a fun way to play PUBG. Like I think it'd be fun for like a game or two for the novelty of it, but I don't want to sit there all day constantly looking at my little fucking iPad. Like it just doesn't feel like a fun playing or viewing experience. So so we'll try a few games of it, and then we'll you know, we'll maybe give some of the other stuff a bash, and then we'll just crack on with some normal games. Here we go. Hey Justin, how you doing? Shay, great to see you. It's drone or EMT for me these days. Maybe blue chip or drone on Sanok. Yeah, like drone's going to be useful in the late game if you're safe and you can pop it up and like see where people are. Have you looked at Only Up? Would be fun watching you have a try. I did. I saw Roly Poly playing that yesterday. Actually, it looked quite fun. I assume that's just on PC, but yeah, maybe I'll have to give that a go.
Miraculous.
Hey Justin, thank you so much for
Hoop.
signing
Oh,
up as a
terrific. I
super
love it.
sub. The absolute ledge. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I do like the look of that. Little like climby, platformy game. Boop. It's quite satisfying when you just shoot like one shot like that. Don't know what it is. That's kind of wild. But yeah, I think what I'll probably end up doing is after I've like had a bit of a play with the new stuff, I think I'll end up just taking like the EMT a lot. The EMT or the repair kit. Just so I can kind of forget about it a little bit. I guess repair kit's going to be useful if I'm getting level 3 gear a lot. You know, EMT's just handy for the boost bonus really, and it gives you bag space essentially. Because you don't need to carry for painkillers particularly. Candy's been playing it a bunch too. Oh, nice. I do like this little warm-up routine. It does help a lot, I think. Especially when you get in a fight, you're fighting in squads and you like transfer nicely between two targets and you're like, oh yeah, that felt just like when I'm spraying at my little wooden boys. My little wooden boys. Need more ammo. Yeah, it's just on PC, isn't it? I don't think it's on console, right? Only up. I don't know. I just saw it was on Steam. It's usually not. PC. Kill. Making light work of them now, aren't we? Not that one. Doc Disrespect Falling was a good watch, I bet. It's kind of like that. What was that game with the guy in a cauldron with a big hammer? It's kind of like that. It's like a, you know, a platformy thing where you fall off and you go all the way to the bottom and you get annoyed. That kind of thing. That was, you know, went really viral for a few years ago. Cool, that'll do. Let's go shoot some real boys. Let's do it. What's that game called? Someone will know, surely. You're all gamers. Viral climbing game hammer. What is the game where you climb with a hammer? Getting over it. Getting over it. That game. Is what I was thinking of. Is that game like only up? Exactly. Miles Better on YouTube. Hey Will, no Nancho today. No, just running solos today. I've had enough Nacho time for the week. Although we will be playing again on Friday. We're going to do custom games on Friday on Twitch. Flappy Hammer. Yep, that's a nice name for a game. I'd play that. Yeah, we're going to do custom games on Friday with Nacho again. So if you want to join in on that, come along on Friday to Twitch. Should be good fun. Hey Orkin. Nice, thank you so much. Oh, much love back to you in New Zealand. Boop. Right. Well, hopefully we get lucky with matchmaking. Ooh, we're straight in. See what we're going to get. Short lifespan, but fun while it lasts. Yeah, absolutely. You get a lot of stuff like that kind of does the rounds on Twitch, don't you? I don't normally end up playing it because you just sat here grinding out PUBG. Yeah, 61 straight in's not terrible. A few Larrys today. Maybe. We'll see. I kind of wanted to try Tac Gear and solos is the thing. I don't know about Tac Gear with Larrys. Let's see how we get on. My daughter is annoyed with me. I'm 2 out of 2 on delaying weekend trips because of TBG customs on a Friday morning. So mean, Justin. She just wants to go and have fun. Hey, Ollie. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Nice to have Erangel. Man, I don't think me and Nacho... No, we got like one Erangel game, I think. The whole time we played on Monday was kind of rubbish. A little harsh. Nice to be back. I think we have to try the old blue chip first. Stauber drop. I mean, we could try Stauber drop. It's kind of out of the way, but whatever, I guess. You got 2 in a row on solos last night. Nice. Best BR map ever made. Oh, it's a classic, isn't it? It's quite different now. You have the, like, with the sped up pacing on Erangel. I don't know if it kind of suits it, to be honest. I don't know. I haven't played a ton of solos, so we'll see. Do sometimes feel like the games are kind of a little bit quick sometimes for me now with the changes. Like, I like it when it's got rid of some of the quiet phases in games, but I don't know. I feel like there could have been maybe a little bit of delicate rework to the circles that wasn't quite so drastic. You don't get as much, especially when they've kind of combined, like, you know, maps like Paramo still ridiculously slow and need loads of work but haven't been touched. But the other maps, they've also brought out all of this new complicated content, like, you know, Tac Gear and blue chip revives and all this stuff, but then giving you less time to try and use it in a game, especially like the blue chip recall system, which is quite lengthy anyway. You know, if you die right at the start and then get brought back, you could be waiting 7 minutes to come back, and that's like a third of the match now because the match time's been reduced. So yeah, I don't know, just thinking out loud, really. I'm stressed, had a patient. Fair enough. That does sound stressful. I don't want to gross anyone out who's squeamish. My game sounds very quiet. My headphones very low? Yes. Possibly. We'll find out when I start firing guns, and they will sound very loud. Stauber drop? Nah. Oh, sure. Why not? Fuck it. When in Rome. Crate games would be a good one to do repair kit, I suppose, because you're pretty likely to end up with level 3 gear, right? Which is the best use of repair kit. Repairing 2 gear is most of the time unless you're in a real scrape late game, it's not really going to be worth it because you can normally just find a fresh 2 vest or helmet. You do get a fixed spawn here. Nice. Oh, there is someone here. Hello, okay. Yeah, you get a fixed car spawn here now, which is kind of cool. He's still up there. I'd love a helmet so we're not one shot to a round of 7s. Oh, he's just chilling. I don't think he realized where I was. What are you doing, sir? Would still love a helmet, so he can't get a lucky 1 shot on me, though. How do I look at this again? Still upstairs. Helmet. Still upstairs. Get up here and shoot him. Only if he opens that door, really. Was that a lag or a funny little... Don't know what that was, really. None of the tac gear spawns anymore. So he's on my level, but just like sitting over here somewhere. Okay. Oh, he's there. Hello. There we go. I mean, to be honest, I would say that the blue chip in that situation was of absolutely no use whatsoever. Because I knew exactly where... I knew he was in there. And then in the end, we ended up just seeing him and shooting him. So, I'm going to call it useless there. He gave us no advantage over that guy. It's a very small building for him to be in. Right, well, let's get some other shit. And we'll crack on. I probably won't keep the VSS. Sods, if you're getting excited about that. Very chilled, isn't he? I don't think anyone else... Oh, that's his... You still have a blue chip on your body, don't you? Which is kind of stupid. So he still appears on it. Okay. Yeah, that's good. How's the circle? We're a little way from it. Can we not vault through this? There we go. Let's go get some more stuff and we'll crack on. Hey, Spidey. How you doing? Has the new update changed the dynamics of the game or not? Or nah? I mean, it's been less than a week, so still kind of getting used to it, really. What have I got? See, I hate now I've got this blue chip. It's just like, you're always just like, oh, you kind of feel like you should be whipping out every 8 seconds to look at it, but it's just like, I don't know, it just feels a bit lame, doesn't it? It feels a bit boring. Plus, I feel like half the time I'm going to just miss seeing people that I should have seen, you know, because I'm busy having a little shifty at my blue chip. But we'll see. Feel deflated. You wanted the VSS game. Oh, no. I'm going to take my slur. Having a bit of fun with the slur lately. Yeah, the jammer pack bollocks the blue chip. Like, running around here, I don't think there's much value in doing the blue chip, because, I mean, the chance of there being so... You have to be so close to people for it to, like, ping, right? Is it 50 meters? It's not far. So you'd probably hear them. I mean, the rain probably wouldn't help. Jammer pack over a 3 bag these days. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm doing that for the minute, but I also kind of feel like in solos... Do I really care if someone's blue chipping me? Probably not, because like I'm so mobile all the time and running around. Like anyone within 50 meters of me who isn't like completely deaf is going to know I'm there because I'm always running around. Like, I so rarely sneak in this game. So I don't know how much value there is in the jammer pack for me, really, to be honest, in terms of like blocking a blue chip. Like, their blue chip detector's not going to give them much advantage over me because, you know, they should be able to tell where I am anyway. Was that a cheap head in there? No, just random shite. Hey fuckers, how you doing? Let's see if we can get a something else for the Solar. There we go. I wouldn't mind like an ace or a barrel, to be honest, but let's see how we get on with the AK. I've not given it much love for a while, really, have I? Another comp? Yeah, sure. All right, let's go for a drive. If everyone's taking a jammer pack, then it's a bit useless. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. I think there's certain situations where you'll be like, oh, that was so OP, it told me where this guy was and I killed him, but I think most of the time it's just, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that amazing. Hey, Chandy, how you doing? Good to see you. Space Coyote, how you doing? You've done 14-hour days in 6 of the last 8 days. I'm exhausted. I don't blame you, mate. That sounds exhausting. Right, let's go find some people. Can't fanny about looting all day. Hopefully this red zone bugs off because it's going straight for it. Hi-ho, Silver! We started rewatching Band of Brothers, as is tradition, at least once a year. Just got through the first 2 episodes. Hey, Muffin Man, how you doing? Ben out of my mind, how you doing? One of those days off was at a festival that was very, very sweaty. Oh, God, look, this red zone's only just started firing. Jesus. Can you do, like, drive-bys with this? Yeah, you can. I mean, not that with this 50-meter range, I don't know what we're going to see, but I was just curious to try it out, really. If I drive by now, do I need to get my gun back out? Yes. Okay. We're sciencing. We're doing some science. Good call on Band of Brothers. Oh, it's so good. So rewatchable. Honestly, I've seen it so many times, and it's still just brilliant. Probably the best season of any TV show. Yeah, I mean, I kind of count it as being like, if I'm allowed to have Band of Brothers as a series as my favourite war film, I think I would just take that because it's just so good. There's the drop. It's quite a way away. Oh my God, look, we've been fucking red zoned again right at the start of it. Jesus. Yeah, we never got around to watching Pacific. I always kind of meant to, but it's one of those shows that everyone's always like, oh, it's not as good as Band of Brothers, so it puts you off watching it. But I'm sure it's probably still enjoyable to watch in its own right. It just had, you know, it had a lot to live up to, I suppose, when people saw it as like the sequel or whatever to Band of Brothers. Oh, red zone. I see the crate. Random car in the road there with a guy driving it. But let's go have a look at this. Oh, there's a guy here. Okay. Who is he fighting? What? Oh, yeah. Fucking hell. You were just chilling there the whole time. Could have blue chipped him. I mean, you wouldn't think to just whip out your blue chip, I suppose, would you? He didn't do very well with his shotgun. I mean, he hit me twice. He was kind of unlucky. It didn't kill me, really. It's got a grozer in it. I'll have that, mate. Should have been using that. You were sitting on that crate long enough. Yeah. Fucked up my level 3 vest. It's lucky I picked up that, isn't it? He had an AK and a shotty. Found him. Yeah, Platoon is great. Platoon is excellent. Hello from Texas. Hey Ray, how you doing today? Welcome. We'll take a smoke as we don't have any. A little bit lucky with that guy there. It's quite messy, wasn't it? See, this is where I'm like, oh, I'd rather have the repair kit now than the blue chip, but you know. I think for my solos, given how often I go and get crate gear, repair kit is going to be super useful. I mean, plus it means when you kill someone and they have like a trashed up 3 vests, you know, that's essentially as good as finding a fresh 3 vest, right? You know, you just pick it up, repair it, bam, and go. Hey, buddy. I don't really need to loot these guys, so I just wanted to reload, really. Get another smoke, perhaps. I think we're happy otherwise. Hey, Trades, how you doing? Esp, how's it going? Ugly Old Soul, how you doing? I've just had to return my Elite 2 for repair, replacement left trigger sticking. Lucky book extended warranty. How long did it last before you had issues? You ain't going nowhere, mate. Other guy there. Hello. Oh, it blew it up. Didn't even realize. Is this a bot? I guess so. I don't think it's a bot. They're not moving like a bot. They're just moving like a crazy person. Hey, this guy behind him, let's shoot the other guy. What's going on? That's great. The state of this. Yeah, get him. He was just waiting for a BRDM and just ignoring all the other fighting. I think he only noticed that guy at the last minute. I don't think this guy's moved unless he's crawling away, but I'm going to get in the zone because it's getting a little late in the day. I mean, unless he might have died play zone, actually. I wasn't really watching the feed there. I think he might have died play zone. They're teaming. They're not teaming. It was just, this guy was just very unaware. We lost a tire on this? I think the other guy died play zone. He either was low from my shots and went play zone, or that guy like ran him over or something. The dude ran him over. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, red zones. Leave me alone. It's the 3rd red zone I've had to take evasive action or just risk driving through. Hey Micah, how you doing? There was a slightly better 3 probably left here, wasn't there? Because I dropped a banged up one. Take some more ammo. Where's the crate? There we go. Get full boost on and have another first aid, and then we'll go. Some more first aids there. About 15 months. Elite 1 still going strong. Interesting. Yeah, my this car's a bit shagged, but it's got oh my god, is this a different red zone? It's the same one. I can't remember. Yeah, I've had this one since January. It's doing okay. It's a little bit drifty, but I mean, I feel every controller I had has been a bit drifty after 6 months. But not noticeably when you're actually like fighting, just when you're like testing controls and drift and stuff. Can you repair the jammer pack? No, you can't. That'd be pretty insane if you could, wouldn't it? Who's got Orm? I feel like I'm already bored with wanting to use the blue chip sector, you know? I have no bandages. That is annoying. We're just going to have to smash it in here and hope it's not too hot. This is risky with that big old hill there, but I've got to get this down. This guy's looking at me. Hey, buddy. Let's get out of here. Yeah, the EMT does work in the blue zone, but obviously it doesn't give you those like massive advantages now that it used to. Oh, there's a guy here. I saw you, sir. Oh, it's unlucky there was so many of them there. There's like 4 people in that tiny area. How's this guy not got shot? He's just standing in the doorway. Oh, it's in the window. Don't know how he got away with that. GG's, that's good fun. Drive-by tastic. Yeah, I just needed the guy in the doorway to peek and we could have got him as well. That would have been great. If only we'd used our blue chip to identify exactly where they all were. Would have been game-changing. Decent first game there. How do you heal while driving? The animation is always interrupted no matter what I try. You have to be... You can only use boosts and bandages. And you have to be driving in a completely straight line. And I think if you brake, then it cancels it as well. I was surrounded. I wasn't getting out of there. Game over. Slight drift can be fixed with some contact cleaner spray down the thumbsticks. Oh, nice. I need to look into, like, maintenance and cleaning of controllers, because I'm sure it would help, you know, prolong their lifespan a little bit. Great to see 100+ viewers watching already today, by the way. Live for half an hour. 116 viewers. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you, YouTube. If you are enjoying the stream, do click the like button. It does help us out massively. When people click the like button on the stream, then YouTube sends our stream out into the algorithm and it recommends it to other people, and lots of other people come and click the stream and come and watch. So if you want to see more people watching the stream, more people here hanging out supporting our channel, just click like if you are enjoying it. It is a great way to help the channel. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to other people helping the channel. Our Patreon VIPs and all our patrons, if I can point correctly. Up on one side, and our gifted membership leaderboard on the other side. Ugly Old Soul with 25 gifted YouTube memberships, Criminy with 24, Brian with 22, Swoop with 16, and Short Bus with 3 is amazing. Thank you so much. 58 total channel members at the moment is incredible. We're absolutely kicking the shit out of Twitch these days with these YouTube streams. I'll tell you that. You're trying to use first aids? Yeah, they won't work. What would you say is the worst gun? The SLR? No, the SLR is a decent gun. What is the worst gun? I mean, they're all like kind of good and bad in different situations, right? Maybe like, I don't know, in terms of like least useful, maybe the S12K, because it's like the worst of the shotguns. It's okay if when you're super close, but it's kind of crap at a few meter range, whereas at least the other shotguns can still do damage at like, you know, 8 to 10 meter range sometimes. The DP is not amazing, but you can get by with it. I feel like the S12 has the least uses. Look what the cat dragged in. How do I even emote these days? That's Gargod, by the way. Pick up the S12K. I've had some decent games with it. Would the Twitch changes benefit you or no? Which Twitch changes is that? The Partner Plus thing? Hey Dowser, how you doing? The Mutant's okay. I think if you're good at like single tapping, like the Mutant Burst is pretty powerful these days. But it's a different kind of style of playing to be on it with like single tap / burst guns compared to you know, full auto. Oh, let's do an ice road. I kind of keep forgetting about these. I'm determined to find like some sick level 3 gear in one of these. It hasn't really happened yet recently. Was that Josh as well? I didn't notice. The yellow outfit isn't too uncommon because it's the Na'vi one that was on sale quite recently, but maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. Prepare your ears. Oh, accidentally picked up both of them. A Groza, there we go. It's a promising start. Let's take that for the time being. Sorry for all the noise. Sadly, crit response kit of no use. We checked all of these, didn't we? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I went back for me mag. I don't think you can get, like... There's the S12 that we don't want. I don't think you get crate armor in these, can you? An org, nothing good there. I was hoping we'd find a, like an orm as well. Can you imagine? It'd be pretty cool. So, not horrendous. Just having a quick glance for crate gear, really. And we need some first aids. I did see a med kit a minute ago that we're getting near. There it is. You get a lot of stuff here, don't you? It's noisy, but, you know, gets your shit sorted out. I'm pretty happy for ammo, really. I think that's all of the things, isn't it? Was there no, I didn't see a snowmobile. Grab that crowbar. I mean, oh, there is a snowbar. We could go and crowbar the crowbar room up here. Are they even worth it anymore? And they also have crowbars at them most of the time as well. We'll go have a look. We're right next to one. I love its silence. No country for old men gun. Yeah, it does kind of remind me of that. When I first saw that film, it was like, it instantly just made me think of PUBG. Oh, hang on. It's up there. Oh, there's a man here. Hello. Hey, buddy. Not very clean sprays, but we just used the cover and got the job done. Thank you. I guess you've looted all this already, have you, sir? Killed another man here. Where'd you even go in the crowbar bit? That's the toilet. Am I tripping? Oh, it's next door, isn't it? This bit. They've been in here? Look, there's a crowbar. So convenient. I can pointlessly open this door with a crowbar rather than... Yeah, makes loads of sense, doesn't it? Oh, I might need that, actually, for the other door. Like, a comp that we don't need. First aid, SLR, flash hider. We have to crowbar this as well. Jesus. I'm holding a pan. Does feel, I don't know. I'm not really sure this is a worthwhile game mechanic anymore, I'm going to be honest. Anything on the roof? I don't have any frags, so let's take that. Hey Joe Beardman, thank you, mate. Thank you. How you doing? Have I taken down Guy yet? What, like today? No. Did I catch that tire? No, I didn't. Okay. Well, thanks, Crowbar. He's found someone else. I wonder if that was Survivor number 1 doing a drive-by or Survivor number 1 down there shooting the guy in that car. Kind of feel like if that was Survivor number 1, he probably would have turned around and fired at me, but... what, should we take a repair kit? Putting the crowbar next to the door. Well, yeah, I think they were like, oh, people are struggling to get the crowbars, and so they're not using these. And then the problem with that, and so they put the crowbar next to the door. But then it's kind of like, well, why bother even having it locked? It's like having a locked door with a key hanger next to it. Like, what's the point in it being locked? It's just a door that you open slightly slower than other doors in the game. When's the last time I used the sawn-off? God, I don't know. I pick it up every now and again on like a hot drop on Miri or something. Not super often. Let's get ourselves in the zones. And oh, hello. Ah. I think it's just going to be a bot, to be honest. Didn't look like he had anything. Just a bot. I think this guy's going to try and snipe me. He's parked up. He's driving again. Dusk Miramar, best map for me. I do like some of the weather variants. They look pretty nice, but some of them I find a bit of a pain for like my eyes. Like the Vikendi night mode one looks really cool, but when I've had it a couple of times, I feel I'm really like, it really strains my eyes. If the loot in the rooms wasn't so underwhelming, people would be willing to search for a crowbar. Well, exactly. There's like, what's the point in that room? It had average loot in it and was just a faff. So, yeah. Like, I know they can't have guaranteed great loot in every one, but I've never really found anything of particular interest in any of those. So I think I haven't seen Gar in the feed, but I haven't really been looking. So maybe either he died straight away, or maybe it wasn't. No, it definitely was him, unless it was a looky-like. It looked a lot like him. I mean, Survivor number 1's getting plenty of kills. It's an easy way to know if Gar's in the lobby, because if he's not been in the kill feed, then he's probably not in the lobby. Vikendi at night is brutal for me too. Yeah, even like with my brightness turned up and stuff, I find it tough on the old... In my old eyes! You got 8 wins this season already. Excellent work. Congratulations. I haven't really played any solos yet this season, so I don't think we've got any. So I've only played this game and I think one hot drop when I was waiting for Nacho the other day. But got a few in squads. Don't know how many, but we certainly got a few. You alright for gas? Yeah. Still kind of torn on the tack gear. I feel like it almost feels like maybe just don't have it in solos. Like it's a bit. I don't feel it really lends itself well to solos. Squads, and then in squads maybe have it so you find it on the ground. You don't start with it or something. I think it's the starting with it that I feel like forcing you to have it every game so that every single player in the lobby has, you know, in solos has one of these things from the start. I think that's what I kind of don't like. I think it's messy. I think it's overcomplicated. I think it's unnecessary. Did I see Wacky's last YouTube clip about the blue tube detector? What, like a YouTube short? I saw his video about the blue tube detector because lots of people mentioned that he mentioned me in it. So I watched it because I'm vain. So I saw that one. Like, I don't know if I'd agree quite so strongly that the blue chip is, like, ruining the game or anything, but yeah, I'm not a fan of it as an item, certainly. I think also it's probably worth remembering that, you know, Wacky and the PC solo people are mostly playing FVP, and then on console... Oh, hey, Bears. Oh, I've run out of gas! Please don't kill me. You know, on console, we're mostly playing TPP, and the advantages of the blue chip are exaggerated in FPP, right? Because in TPP, we're used to just, like, looking at people around corners anyway. So that's not particularly a revelation for us. DRDM. GG's, I guess. Sometimes I keep firing because then it's harder for them to, like, they might not, in the panic, they might not realize they're on fire, but it wasn't required in that situation. We need to find a 3 vest somewhere so I can repair it. Oh, that made me jump. Jesus. So unlucky. Look, all of that work, and then you go still for the first time in 15 minutes of a game. And then you get instantly sprayed by someone you didn't know was there. Why stay in the vehicle? I think people just don't realise. Lasered, yeah. Just solo things. It's literally the first time I've stayed still all game. And then someone just stood there waiting for it. So brutal. Solos is tough. You can't do anything about that. You know, or you just never stop to shoot anyone. Proxchat is still on PC, not on console, though. That is correct. I'm glad it's not on console. I mean, I guess, like, if you can turn it off, then whatever. But, I don't know. I don't think it's going to add much to the game. I think it'd be a minimal use case where it adds anything of value. I think most time it's going to be toxic or... I guess it's kind of different in EU because in EU we have loads of different languages and countries playing together on the same servers, whereas America there's, you know, it's mostly just Americans and there's more of a shared language in American or Spanish or whatever. But in EU servers there's just like a bazillion different languages. So when I have people in game chat, it's normally a very slim chance they're actually even speaking in a language I can understand, which is, you know, maybe that's my own failing, but it's not of much use to me to hear them. I just got back into PUBG this season again. I missed it. Nice. Were you enjoying it with the tactical gear? I kind of feel like... I just don't feel it's really adding much to my experience, the tactical gear. I feel like I was kind of fine without it. I was sort of happier without it. I don't really like having it forced on the game. But it is very early days. What I would, you know, really want to see is improvements to the blue chip. recall system. That's my priority, really. If we don't see some sort of information in the next patch, they're going to make some improvements to the blue chip, or like a dev letter around the patch notes saying they're going to make some improvements to the blue chip, like recall system, then I'll be really disappointed. Because that's, you know, that's a huge thing right now. Like, the blue chip recall system is a nice idea, but in reality, so rarely end up actually using it. I mean, partly because Nacho and I just, the way we play two-mans, normally we just die together pretty much. But also, like, because of that wait, like, it's just so long to wait. Whereas if they change it so if you drop back in straight away, or like after 30 seconds or 60 seconds, suddenly it's much more appealing to use it and rely on it. Honestly, I don't really see the need for tack gear. Maybe it should be a rare loot item than everyone having it. Yeah, I mean, even doesn't have to be like super rare. Just have the tack, you know, I like having the slot for it. You know, having the inventory slot for it is cool. And the adjustments they've made to it, the balance changes they've made to them, I think are good. If you didn't start with it. I think the repair kit has too many charges. But, you know, just make them ground loot that you find. Make the blue chip a bit more common than it was on Destin before, because it was so ridiculously rare, but not make it everywhere. So then there's going to be like a few, you know, you can normally find some tactical gear on the map reasonably early, but you don't get your pick of everything. And it just makes it a bit more interesting and varied, rather than like every single game someone in solo, you know, all these players in solos, just dozens and dozens of players with blue chips right from the drop and all this kind of stuff. I'm just doesn't really I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan. What else is coming out that we can play? What's that Bethesda game? Starfield or whatever? That's coming out end of the year, isn't it? That looks interesting. Not a multiplayer game, right? But I'm kind of interested to play that. I'm hoping it's something I enjoy, and it might be a good angle for me to hit quite hard and do a lot of YouTube content on. But I need to wait till nearer the time and see what the gameplay's like. But I've always really enjoyed other Bethesda games. I've never made content on one particularly. But I've always enjoyed playing, you know, Fallout and Morrowind and Skyrim and whatever. So we'll see. Brothers in Arms. But if you could respawn all the time, the only thing you'd hear would be flying planes. Well, you wouldn't, because you can't hear the flying. You come back in a helicopter when you come back from the respawn, and you don't hear them because they fly high and they're quiet. So you never hear them at all, and I barely even see them. But, you know, you could even just get rid of the helicopter completely and make you just parachute in from a height or whatever. I've got to say, watching your content has helped me increase my KD and wins. Nice! It's good to hear, Joe. Good to hear. Do you think you should parachute back in with all the gear you die with? No, I don't think so. I don't mind you coming back with nothing. I think that's fine. Like, there should be, you know, otherwise it's almost as if there's just no punishment whatsoever for dying. So I don't mind that you come back with nothing. That doesn't bother me too much. Starfield looks a little like Elite Dangerous, game that sounds right up my street but just doesn't hold my attention for long. Yeah, I never played Elite. Why is TPP more popular on console than FPP? I don't know, to be honest. It's just kind of always been that way. So they're the cues that pop. What do I think about the tactical pack? I've just not really got on with it. I think if you put in the time to get used to the controls on console, then it's going to be really useful. But the controls on console are so much more fiddly than on PC. On PC, it's a really good option. You know, you could carry a spare shotgun. You could put panzers in it. You could even just put your normal ammo in it. And then, you know, that frees up bag space for throwables, for whatever you want to carry, for more meds or that kind of thing. But on console, it's a pain in the ass. Like, fair play to you if you've learnt it. There was a bag over here somewhere, wasn't there? Right, we'll get this loaded finally. How do we get our thing out again? We'll try the blue chip again, see if we get on. switch those. It's the right way, actually. We know there's one guy over here. I thought there were two, to be honest, but it's been pretty quiet. Upstairs in here. He's just up here. I see you, sir. Is he droning or blue chipping? He was. I don't know which one. I couldn't really tell. He must have been blue chipping because I would have heard a drone unless it was miles away. That's funny. How often are you going to see that these days? Hey Dub, how you doing? I've seen a lot of people playing Hunt Showdown. It's a fun game. It's good. Played it. That's just the dead guy. Sitting there both fucking just blue chipping each other. This is the game we play now. Afternoon, sir. Impromptu afternoon off. Oh, very nice, Dub. Very nice. We run this, you know, silly loadout. Why not? Oh, there's a man there. Didn't see him on the... Oh, there's two men there. It's kind of pointless doing this, but we've got to exaggerate it to make it feel worthwhile. Oh, he's outside around here. I think. He's still just chilling there. There he is. I think it kind of like using it, like it's definitely helpful sometimes, but I think when you use it and kill people, it's exaggerated, right? Because you're like, oh my god, you found out where that guy is and you went and killed him with the blue chip. But I think realistically, in a lot of these situations, would that really have unfolded much differently if I hadn't had the blue chip? I'm not really convinced. You know, I'm not saying it's like underpowered or whatever, but I'm not convinced that would have played out particularly differently had I not had the blue chip. You know, I saw both those guys anyway. One guy was in the warehouse where we originally saw him. The other guy was very close to where we saw him run to. If I'd, you know, just listened, I probably would have heard this guy. You know, I don't think it would have really... I don't think the blue chip really changed that situation whatsoever. And, you know, maybe when you're playing against better players, perhaps. But hey, Dale, how you doing? How do you page down while looting? Use the triggers, and it goes down like 6 at a time or something, 7 at a time. Reinstalling. I'm not playing in a real long time. Enjoying the stream. Cheers. A million knives. Thank you. Right, we need to get out of here. We've killed too many people. There's lots of blue chips everywhere. Go get the car, I guess. Yeah. Remember to like the stream, folks. I don't just mean on a mental level. Thank you very much. Appreciate all the likes. 61 already. Creeping up towards 100. Love to see that. Already 140 people watching is absolutely epic. Thank you, everybody. You're amazing. No, you are. Why are you not playing with a sniper? I mean, why not? Use whatever you feel like, right? I'm fucked. You lucky bastard. I think he's jammer packed. Sneaky person nearly got us, didn't he? What have I got? I've got... He didn't even have a jammer pack, actually. That kind of shows you how short the range is on that thing. Like, we weren't picking him up with our, Did this guy get killed? Nope, still there. That blue chip still didn't pick that guy up, even though when we came out of it, he was pretty much on top of us. Oh my god, this guy's been shooting loads of shots and missing all time, and then he instantly fucking headshots me. Come on. You've revitalized my love for the M249 with your content and using it. Oh, it's a good fun gun, isn't it? Shot, wasn't it? Handy to see through smoke, maybe. Yeah, potentially. Grab all this. Right, we got to get going. I don't know if he shot my... Did I even start driving the car? No, I don't think I did I? No, it's still there. So try and put another hit him if we can. He's still just chilling there. Oh my god, I don't think that's anywhere near him, that shot. I want to get this car, really. I fucked his car up. So I don't want him to take out these tyres and then just be stuck miles from the zone. As dumb as it is, I just want to slap a suppressor on it. Yeah, it'd be great, right? AR6X is just fun to run sometimes, you know. Pretty good at like mid-range, like we did on that guy in the car there, with the guy hiding behind that car. M249 is so fun. I think particularly in squads or like two-man squads or whatever, M249 is just hard to beat because it's so like there's nothing like shooting a car with 4 people in it with an M249, you know. That feeling is hard to beat. Oops. I crashed. It's not the easiest gun for the drive-bys, the M249, but it did okay. Ben, you look good in 1440p. I hope I'm not objectifying you. That's okay, Brian. Thank you for being so, you know, courteous and respectful and modern. Hello, buddy. You've got a proper sniper. I need to get out of here because you've got a horrible ridge. You can run round and then fuck me up. Hey. Shooting my ride. He still thinks I'm on the car, apparently. Ooh, I want to shoot you, but then this guy's going to know where I've gone, but I might just do it anyway. Oh, that's a bit wild. Two of them over there. Let's go get involved. Just watch out from behind. I thought that was a random gas can someone had put down there for a minute. I need to be careful. If we can't really stop and spray while we're doing this because this guy behind could be waiting to pop me in the head. Is there shoulder switching for the gun? Yeah, you can. Oh, hello. Who was? Someone was shooting at me and someone wasn't. I don't think Roof Guy was shooting at me. I think maybe... I think the guy behind was shooting at me. You can also in your settings change the default shoulder that you TPP over as well, which could be useful for you. Just a bit hesitant to shoot any of these guys because there's so many snipers around. Oh, he's come out, or there is a guy out there. You got this guy trying to pop my head off. Fucking hell. Why don't you snipe each other, honestly? He's just chilling on that rock. Just going to push out and try and get close to this guy and see if we can finish this fight. Or actually, maybe we'll wrap around the back here and dip out a bit. Can we get up there and then, like... Maybe try and pinch this vehicle? Hard to resist blowing it up, though. We kind of got to go over there is the issue. How do you switch? You just, you know, you just... Over the shoulder aim and then lean, right? Ugh. Oh, I need to change my controls. I can't do it with the left one because I changed a mote to that when I was trying to make the other controls work. But LB and then clicking in the sticks by leaning. But you can change in your settings. You can change your like default shoulder that you reset to in your settings, like gameplay settings. All right, let's just go over here. We'll see if this guy's still here, and then we'll just try and get across. See what happens. Oh my god, this guy's just sitting there all day.
Is Lambbeard.
Is it 2 PM here? It is, yes. That's the dead guy. Yeah, you might want to cook those a little bit, mate. So he's still in there, I think. Oh, he's upstairs. I see him. I think the fucking... Is that the other guy again, or did he hit me? I'm pretty sure it's the guy up there. Oh, he's the dragon. There's so many fucking dead people around, honestly. I wish I had more throwables, make it easier for this fight. Is this guy still... Oh my god, this guy's still sitting on this same fucking rock looking at me. Who are these people, honestly? I got one smoke grenade, fuck it. I'm not gonna bother. Just going to try and get back. We can get over a hill from this guy and then just make sure it's far from the other sniper guy who's trying to get me. And then we'll try and get across down here somewhere. Maybe one of them will actually decide to shoot each other for a change. Oh my god, they're hitting some shots, aren't they? Jesus. I can't believe how many people in that area just refused to shoot each other for so long. It was just nuts. Again, solo things. Juju. Yeah, blue chip, I find I'm just not... It's not interesting me. I don't find it's, like, enjoyable to use in solos. It's not, you know, not doing it for me. I feel like I'd have more fun killing other people and seeing them look at their... Like that guy we killed looking at his blue chip. I feel I'd have more fun killing people using their blue chips. Yeah, lack of a bolty put us at a disadvantage there because we couldn't deal with that long-range sniper. If we'd had a bolty, we would have tried to shoot him. But you could say the same for DMR. If we had a DMR, you know, we would have struggled as well. Still would have got a headshot easily. It's more just getting caught in that bad situation without a vehicle where we have to, you know, cross a road without a vehicle with various people trying to snipe you. I just default to the EMT. Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing that. EMT or a repair kit. I think we'll just keep using and see how we get on with that. I quite like the EMT sort of passive boost thing. I think it's quite nice. Just use any drinks. They're quicker to drink. They're, you know, they're going to give you extra boost now. Old man AMG, how you doing? Welcome. Did I press it? I did. Oh, this is a bit of a slow one, isn't it? Oh, there we go. I was just going to say cancel and get in, but it seems to be going all right. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossing. Bit of Sanok. 44 joined. Jesus. It's not a good one. Can I use the tactical pack? I'm just not really interested to be honest. I think I need... If I'm going to use the tactical pack, I need to go and spend an hour sitting in training rooms just moving things in and out of it. Otherwise, I'm just going to get killed trying to use it. You got 3 chicken dinners yesterday. Nice. GG's. I bet no one is removing tires with a repair kit. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone doing that yet. Is this back-to-back YouTube streams? It is, Tom. Yeah, I'm doing them on Mondays and Wednesdays now. Or on YouTube. Fridays on Twitch. My paddle binding makes blue chip and spotter scope really fiddly. Not worked it out properly yet. Yeah, I need to change my emote one now because I can't... The amount of things... They just add so much shit into the game and then... On a controller, it becomes so complicated to try and control all these things without having buttons that like interfere with each other. It's quite challenging. I ate some chicken yesterday. I did not win any games. We won a few in Patreon squads on Friday, didn't we? I think we got 3 wins, something like that. Got a few in Nacho on Monday. Just did some Chinese style pork ribs. Roasted in those oven bags. Very nice. Sounds lovely. Love some ribs. Making me hungry. I just had some toast. Not nearly as exciting. Not sure I was in any of those squads. Yeah, we normally seem to do pretty well on the Patreon squad stays. It's nice. I enjoy them. Custom games on this Friday, though. So if you want to get involved, everybody is welcome. You don't have to be a sub or a Patreon or a YouTube member or whatever. Just come along on Friday to Twitch and you can join in. Toast can definitely be exciting. I mean, I like toast, but, you know, it wasn't the most exciting thing. As lunch rarely is. Lunch is normally just... get some reasonably tasty sustenance as quickly as possible. Especially if it's homemade bread. I have not made homemade bread. Best thing you can have with toast? Beans on toast. Definitely beans on toast. That's a meal. Like a bit of toast with stuff on, that's like a breakfast snack, right? Peanut butter on toast, which is what I had today. Very nice, but I'm going to be starving later. Beans on toast. Oh, that's great. Avo toast. Avocado toast with a poached egg on. It's really nice. But I don't often do it. I only have that if Sean's making it. I don't mind poaching the eggs, but I can't be fucked with all the avo and stuff as well. But I can poach a good egg. I'm learning controller for the game. Is there a hold breath button for sniping? Yeah, I think default is LB on type B controls, right? Will the wedding dress suits be like Dumb and Dumber? I hope so. Bread is so easy to make. Everyone learned to make it during the pandemic and then stopped. Yeah, I mean, there's easy, and then there is it as easy as getting a slice of bread out of my cupboard that I just bought from the shop, and, you know, probably not. Cinnamon toast. Don't really have cinnamon toast in the UK. It's not really much of a thing. Convenience is king for me when it comes to food. I don't mind spending a bit of time, like, cooking or whatever, but I tend to do that. I'll do that in the evening. I don't do it in the morning or lunch. Like lunch, I'm busy because I'm working. I don't want to take much time out of work for lunch, so I have a quick lunch and then I just crack on. It's not about winning. It's about taking part. Exactly. Getting 2 kills with 2 shots with the Lynx. Oh, the Lynx is so satisfying, man. Like blamming someone's face off with the Lynx. Just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Making bread is easy, but it just takes a long time. Yeah, I've never done it. Sean's really the baker. I'm the cooker of savory goods. I mean, I guess bread is a savory good, but it's also baking. I think he's up on that thing. Hello. I don't think that's who I heard, but I think there's someone else here, pretty sure. There's someone else still here. I think he's on top here. Oh, we snapped onto him nicely as well. That was unlucky. I just hate the angled on the QBZ. The angled on anything, just as soon as you start spraying with that angled on, it just makes every gun feel like someone's just stood behind you, shaking you on the shoulders. Hate it. Don't know why I put it on. Just habit, isn't it? Streaky bacon on toast with fried egg, runny yolk, red sauce. Sounds amazing. I approve. I can never be asked for that for breakfast. Maybe at the weekend, not in the week. Yeah, it's unlucky. We got a nice snap there, but the angle just made us wave it around like crazy. Me and the wife cook a lot because we're vegan. Otherwise, we'd be eating boring vegan shop food all the time. Yeah, I mean, we cook a lot. I cook all the time. Most of our meals are properly cooked. Yeah, just lunches. The lunch is just quick and efficient. Does the silencer make shots go any more narrower? No. I think it does say that it helps with hip fire, which we didn't think it used to do. But now if you highlight the suppressor on certain weapons, it says that it improves hip fire accuracy. But it doesn't reduce recoil or anything like that for, ADSing or over shoulder aiming or whatever, which is so it's essentially not. What's my favorite gun in each category? I don't know. I don't think I really have one. I kind of like using all sorts. At the moment, I'm enjoying using the barrel, but I like the M4 a lot. I like all the crate guns. I like the Uzi. I like the MK12. I like all the bolties. I like the SLR a bit at the moment. I like the VSS. You know, I don't really have like a firm favorite. I think M249 is sexy as fuck. Oh, matchmaking, you are quite slow. Bit unlucky with these lobbies so far today. Yeah, B26. You like the like button. Excellent. Glad to hear. How you doing today, Shortbus? Nice to see you. Scar with Iron Sight is your favourite. I hate the Scar Iron Sight. Surely that's a sarcastic comment. I think they're awful. It takes up so much of the screen. Didn't even bother deploying our tactical gear in that. I don't think it would have made any difference. We knew where everyone was again. And it wouldn't have picked up anyone outside of, outside of ruins. And everyone that was in ruins we found just by listening. I think we'll try, I don't know, maybe just take the EMT so we can crack on. Probably chances of getting crate gear, level 3 gear is a bit lower on Sanhok, I would say. Tend to get crates a bit less on Sanhok, don't we? I don't mind the Scar as a gun, it's just the iron sights I don't like. But the Scar's kind of one of those guns where I'm like, I don't know why I'd ever bother taking it, because the M4 is just better, you know. You're an iron sight person. Yeah, fair enough. That was weird. Open the screen, your character's running, you weren't in the seat. Yeah, I had it on auto run. I forget to deploy tac gear most of the games. It's kind of a shame you can't even just drop it to get rid of it. Or if it's just not at the bottom of your list. It just gets in the way when you're trying to med, but... Just got to try and quickly deploy it and chuck like EMT or repair on, I suppose. Ooh, got a nice breeze coming through now. Opened a few windows. It's getting a bit stuffy. A little bit stuffy. Oh, sorry. Hey, Furman. Love the stream. How about Vegemite on toast? From Australia. Of course you are. No, I'm not trying Vegemite. It's like Marmite, right? But I don't like Marmite, so I think I'd be out on the Vegemite front. Favorite item is using a cast iron pan to block C4. Love it. Alright, ruins take 2. Let's see what happens. I hate when people drop on that top bit. It's so annoying. Like, it's such a little scrub play. Because there's not an end stay up there for ages. There's only a little bit of loot up there. See you later, Joe. Have a great day, mate. It's like the ruins rat play. Can't open the windows anymore. The fire smoke is heavy in your states now. Shit. Not good. That's still going on. Right, well, we got a good drop. See if we can shoot everyone. Give me some ammo. Jesus. Right, someone was over there, and then there's someone down this way as well. I think we're gonna have to do it. He's below me down this tunnel. I mean, it's kind of where we knew he was. Still just chilling down here near the exit, actually. Lol. Gotcha. Take the M4, thank you, sir. It's very bright, the ruins building, isn't it? It's quite hard to, like, see. If there's any pings, we don't need that. We've had to commit to the blue chip now, which is kind of annoying, but there we go. Let's take a barrel. The booby trap backfired. I don't think he'd put that down, but I mean, maybe. What was he trying to do? Yeah, I don't know. We're just kind of trying to run around and confuse him a bit, really. I'm not sure he had much of a plan. Where's the stun? There it is. Hey. Hey. Do this all the time, right? You can't see the thing on the floor here a lot of the time. It like goes through the floor. Need to be alert because you normally get people jogging over like from these outer bits now. And there's definitely fighting nearby. I don't think we want that on the barrel, do we? Cool, okay, well we'll just loot for a sec, keep our ears peeled. If one can peel one's ears. Get a better bag, get a scope. Where's the guy who's fighting? Wish I had like a 3x or a 6x to be great. Tagging them up and not getting the important hits. I keep picking up more bandos, but why not? Oh, just caught him there. There. Hitting pretty hard. Not quite enough though. Get rid of that. Is that him hitting me? I think so. We need a better scope. Come back and loot some more bits in a minute. God, I can't believe he's still going. There we go. Jumping wasn't a great idea. Hang about, mate. I need some more ammo. Oh, God. I'm coming. It's over here somewhere. He's on that rock. Well, we're both in the play zone here, so... Come on, buddy. This guy fucking loves his TPP, doesn't he? Woo boy. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Oh, that's a great shot. GG's. Good little spray there. He's doing the old, like, pre-aim TPP over the shoulder and quick shoot, which I can never be arsed with. I've checked the scope zeroing. It seems it has been removed from the 6x. The 8x works fine. I never use zeroing, so it hasn't really been something I've clocked. Well, it's been removed, or it's just, I guess if your controls have been changed, the 8 wouldn't work either, would it? Do you not use the Demon Hunter progressive on the Ace anymore? No, I think I scrapped it for schematics so I could finish the MK12. I've never tried Marmite. Vegemite is a yeast extract. Aussies grow up on. Yeah, Marmite is yeast extract as well. I think it's the same kind of thing. Wacky gave you a shout out the other day. Yeah, I saw. You never could zero with a 6 in each lot that I've seen? Ah. Maybe that was it. I just never used the zeroing. Like, I zoom them a lot. You can zoom in and out, but I never zero them. Every time you end a game, I get a message you logged in. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I didn't know that. Can't do anything about it, unfortunately. I enjoyed yourself and Nacho landing on the warehouse roof and using the drone the other night. Oh, mate, that was a lot of fun. We also did it. Did you see the one we did on Miramar? We landed on top of the cranes in Los Leones and did the same. Landed on top of these cranes, got a drone, and then used that to, like, collect loot and shoot people. We did the same at boot camp on the warehouse roofs as well. It was pretty fun. It's very slow, but Yeah, it was novel, you know, for a bit. Hey, Swindle, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Hugh, how's it going? You switched off the Nescafe? I think you need to switch it back on, mate. I wouldn't mind some. The missus is in the office today. I have to make my own coffee. Love the idea of drone-assisted looting. Yeah, it's kind of funny finding, like, novel new things you can do with, you know, the new features in the game. But I think the novelty of them will kind of wear off quite quickly. What's up, Eagle? How you doing? Great to see you. Do you play completely for free as in no Xbox Gold and such? No, I've got Xbox Gold and Game Pass and stuff. Good to see you, Justin. Have you posted the video of that game where you're picking up individual items with the drone? Sounds hilarious. I haven't posted it on YouTube yet. When was that? That was on... no, it would have been on... it was on YouTube. It's on Monday's stream. So if you find the stream video from Monday this week, it was somewhere in that. Oh, I hate these like shitty planes on Miramar. And by the way, a shitty plane on Miramar is one where you can't drop power grid. I think it was quite near the end of the stream. It was like not the last game, but I think the 2 games before the last game, the second to last and third to last games, I think, was a Miri and a Sanok. Is Oddjob the best video game person character of all time? Oh, mate, Oddjob was for bums. No praising of Oddjob here. That's the ultimate rat play. Playing as Oddjob. I mean, if anyone in your friend group... Like, if your friend group allowed someone to play as Oddjob, then, you know, they probably weren't your friends. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. Reactions. Nice aggressive push. I like that. Especially when it doesn't work. Uh-oh. I wanted that helmet. Which one was Oddjob? The tiny one or the bigger one? The tiny one. Oddjob was banned, exactly. What do I think of the new tactical gear update? I'm not really a massive fan of it. It's okay. Needs improvement. A shitty plane on Miramar is a plane on Miramar. I don't mind Miramar as much now that it's got the quicker circles. I'm not sure I enjoy it a ton on
turning it down. No, you
solos,
don't
I guess.
insult
But
the Queen, for goodness sake.
yeah, if I
She's
can't
got
drop
a hell of
grid,
a
then
job on. It's hard work.
it can be a bit of a pain.
Be
It's
sure
a better
to hit that
squad
like
map
button.
than a solo map, I think, Miramar. Criminy, thank you so much for the super chat. Cheers, mate. How you doing today? Oh, so much Miramar. Thanks, PUBG. I mean, at least it's a quick lobby. Surprising having 2 people being aggressive off the drop, really. You don't normally bump into that many people being aggressive and pushing off the drop unless that guy didn't realise. Oddjob was a character you could... Oddjob was one of the characters you could pick in multiplayer and GoldenEye, and all the characters were basically the same size, except Oddjob, who's like a famous character from James Bond movie, who's like half the size of all the other characters, like a really short guy. So he was a lot harder to shoot. Nothing like the mechanics of crouch walking. It looks like you're sliding around like a figure skate. Oh, I love that bug. It's great, isn't it? Nearly 100 likes on the stream. Love to see it. Thank you so much. Great support lately. We had a no Oddjob rule in my house. Yeah, in any house would, right? Unless you're, you know, active bullies. Yeah, they do have anti-cheat, and and I'm sure they spend a lot of time working on it. But I'm sure they're still actively working on that at the moment. Next PUBG feature: throw your helmet at someone like Oddjob. Oh, that'd be great. You should be able to throw anything at someone. Throw your gun, throw a wheel. Why not? I got to play as Oddjob because my brother was so much better and it made the game even. I like that. It's like a little handicap you can put on. Well, it's a slightly less shit plane, isn't it? The lobbies haven't been so bad today, have they? Been a bit of a mix, but the last couple have been quite quick. Has been back-to-back mirrors, but they've not been horrendously slow, which I will take. Back to the grid. Had lots of sort of medium games today, and then just got a bit unlucky. We keep getting like 6-7 kills, 600-700 damage. It's like midway through a decent game, isn't it? And then it all goes horribly wrong. Any festivals in the pipeline? Nothing at the moment. Yeah, I definitely got anything in for this year, really. Oh, it's so tempting to go for the immediate push, but I want a helmet. And no helmet is bad news. Hey, buddy. Unlucky. Why don't you pick it up? Didn't even fire a bullet. I'm not sure he's quite ready for that. That strafe, was he? What do we need? Better helmet. Fuck, always... My thing on the floor now? Oh, it bugs out. It's always kind of a reaction. I don't know why it is, but always a reaction to press another button once I've done that. Like B or something, it always ends up like cancelling it. Let's go over this other side so we can find a 2 helmet. There's definitely other people here. It's been very quiet. No one else fighting yet. Everybody's sitting around in their fucking let's take that M4. In their little blue chip detectors. Should have reloaded that before we did that switch, but let's grab this SKS. Cool. I mean, it felt like there were 2 other people, but no one's done anything yet, have they? Tons of ammo. Oh, an 8. Okay. You can see that. Everyone's just going to be sitting around, chilling on blue chips. What do we need? Not a lot. Hey, buddy. Knew you were back there somewhere. Who needs a blue chip? I don't need it. I've got good old lefty and righty. Free. Don't care about that. 6x we don't need. We loads of boosts. Oh, we don't need all these painkillers, do I? Because I've got my EMT, which I've immediately forgotten I had. So let's drop some of those and we'll go more like... Because a painkiller now is pretty much like almost as good as a syringe. They also weigh fuck all energy drinks. It's like, was it like 2 or 5 or something? They weigh very little. Right, okay. I have a feeling there's going to be someone else sneaking about here. That was me who sniped you on Miramar with K9. Nearly fell off my chair when I saw Don Thomas, the name first solo I've seen you in a game. GG, sorry for the sore head. Oh, GG's, mate. There you go. At least my death brought someone else some happiness. Yeah, I was in a shit position because I didn't have a sniper. I had like an M4 with a 6x and an M249. So and then I got pinned down on that side of the road with no vehicle. I had you sniping me, and there was a guy in that compound constantly sniping me. And no chance of you guys fighting each other, so I was pretty fucked, really. Just had to run and hope that I wouldn't get hit, but it didn't work. I hit B every time I tried to assemble the tack gear, even when I'm telling myself not to. Yeah, I don't know what it is. What's the reaction there that I'm trying to fight? I don't know why there's that. Oh, there's a guy up top. Of course there is. Oh, he's down there. Okay. What is this strange man doing? No, when you shot at the car initially, I was just in a really rubbish little downhill spot. So I moved back a bit, and then there were these two other guys like fighting behind, so I went and engaged them. But then, yeah, you were just up on that rock the whole time, just waiting. There wasn't really much way out, unfortunately. I don't know where this guy's gone. I'm not sure what his play was there. Oh, here he is. Hello. Kind of accidentally found him. I guess we both did the same thing to dodge the red zone there. It's going to be hard to catch him here, but it will be easier to drive by him if we do get it. Oh, he's going to... Okay, I thought he'd take the road, but he's going to follow the path of most resistance. If he goes on this road here, we can get a nice drive by. How was Vine flipped and not his? I can't believe that. Oh, there's another car there. Where did... I've just driven the wrong way. I was so disorientated. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm out. Oh, we hit him first as well. We didn't have him low enough. See you later, Highway. Take it easy. Unlucky there, really. Is there a lot of solar power over there or not enough total Sundays? There's a reasonable amount about, but not massively. It's certainly nowhere near as, you know, efficient as a solution as, you know, in more sunnier climes. You know, we get so much overcast, cloudy weather. It's very expensive. The most places you really tend to see it are either like council housing where it's been put in, like paid for by the council, or maybe like quite wealthy people. But there's not really much in between that, I would say. You don't see many houses about that are just like Joe average house with like solar panels. Because you have to spend a massive amount of money and then wait absolutely years for it to really recoup it. I mean, I've got a solar panel on my camper van, but it's for when you're out and about. The van one does a good job, though. Been very handy. Keeps the beers cold. Yeah, it would be cool to have solar, but it's just like I can't justify spanking like 10 grand or more on stuff and then, you know, that paying back over years. GG, that was crazy. Yeah. It's unlucky because I got caught out. I'd already been busy spraying and then my gun wasn't fully loaded when he pulled up. I noticed your chatbot advertises the wrong days now on YouTube more. Oh yeah, someone did mention that the other day. I need to fix that. Oh, I'm not doing 3 Miris in a row. Fuck off. Yeah, I'll fix that while we re-queue. Do I play ranked? No, I played it the first couple of seasons it came out and then just got bored of it. I think it's quite slow paced and not very interesting to play or watch really. Commands. Is this, where do I do this? On Fridays, I stream on Twitch. There we go. I fixed it. How often do I get to California? What's my California schedule? I mean, I would say on average, over the last, 10 years, probably once every 10 years. So I'm probably due, I guess, again, another maybe 5 years. It's not in my diary at the moment, though. Very campy, I assume. Well, it's just, it's just people, you just sitting in, especially it's TPP ranked on console. It's just people sitting in compounds with their faces against a wall, like TPPing out a window. It's just, there's not much interest about it. I just got back from California yesterday. How was it? Did you have a nice time? Boom, boom, bada, boom, boom. Yeah, last time I went to America was about 5 years ago. 5-6 years ago. It was pretty good. Yeah, I had a good time. That's nice. I don't really have any inclination to go back anytime soon. Like, it's also insanely expensive to go to the US at the moment because the pound is like so weak compared to the dollar. So that we get such a terrible exchange rate. It would just be even more insanely expensive than it normally would be. Is the survival pass worth it? If you want some extra cosmetic items for like 10 quid, then yeah. I can't really judge if it's worth it for you. Have a look through the things, available in it. And make that call. Do. I'd like to go back to San Diego sometime. San Diego is really nice. Like, that of all the places I visited in California, that was the place that appealed the most to me. I didn't hear a single other shoot land here. which is kind of wild. The best burritos are in San Diego. I have no doubt of that. I can't believe no one landed here with me. There were people in the air. I think they just saw me get my amazing drop and just backed out. We saw this one guy kind of going off at a distance, but that's about it. I'm just keeping this 9s of the minute. Oh, fucking didn't mean to do that. Keeping this 9s of the minute because I want to take an Uzi if we can find one. How we doing on meds? Pretty good. What tack gear should we take? Take the repair kit. We found a 3 vest, so we might as well, right? It's been so quiet. Maybe too quiet. Pretty good for boost now. Don't have any smokes. Don't tempt me, Frodo. I hate running around on the outside here because you're just like so vulnerable, but thought we just get it out of the way and then go inside. While people are hopefully busy looting themselves. There's the Uzi. Cool, right, need extended for it, otherwise we're pretty happy. What did that... What happened to this thing? God, that... It's just... You get anxiety when you stand still for like half a second in this game. The second I have to stand still to like find something on the floor, instantly makes you feel anxious. Because you're like, oh, this is how I die. This is where it ends. Let's run around and look for a little pointy arrow. Tell me where an extended is. This is the end.
Turning it down? No, you don't insult the Queen, for goodness
So
sake.
handy this
She's got a
loot
hell of a
setting with the
job on.
little
It's hard
pointy
work.
arrows, honestly. It's amazing.
Take this $5 and buy half a cup of a small coffee next time you're in California.
Hugh, thank you so much, mate. I'll do that. I'll put it to one side for a rainy day. Let's just do my... What did I say I was going to take? Repair-y thing. I got food poisoning in San Diego. Not pleasant, but the city was nice. Yeah, we were only there for a few days, but we had a good time. Oh, I'm on one-man squads. I forgot about that. I was like, there's no self-revives on this map. Completely forgot that I did fucking squads. Because the queues were really slow. Okay. He still doesn't have... Oh, he's got some boys here. Well, one lad. I mean, he tried to avenge his mate. I respect that. You don't have what I need, do you? No, sadly not. Very confusing when you forget you're playing one-man squad, which I always do when I'm playing one-man squads because I so rarely play it. Yeah, I never got a chance to go to the zoo in San Diego. I have to go back and do the zoo. There we go. That's what we needed. Right. I think we're going to find a vehicle and at least make sure we're on our toes to try and get airdrops if we see them. Yeah, I just did one-man squad because, I mean, to Wit's disappointment, we had 3 Miramars in a row, so I backed out one. Thanks, Criminy. The M4 and the QBZ are both good fun, but when I'm on this map, like, I prefer to spray with the QBZ. It's a good fun gun, and it's nice for 6x sprays, and it's only on one map, so you might as well use it while you can. I would turn that into a McLaren, but I'll probably get my head shot off, so... Then we'll go up here. There's the... Well, I don't know. It's a reasonable chance of seeing the drops, I guess, if we get up on the hill or something. How you doing, Wit? Lovely to see you, mate. Happy Wednesday. What's the free look button in TPP? You hold down RB. And then you can look around. Ooh. I don't know what, like, tack gear would be most useful in one-man squads. It's not a mode I, you know, play very often. I guess repair kit, if you're taking a lot of punishment, the EMT might be useful for the little boost bonus. I don't know. I wish they would let you choose maps. I just don't think it'd work with the player base size that we have, really. As nice as an idea as it would be, or sounds. Airdrop. Airdrop. It's probably not a popular opinion, but since there's no aim assist, I'd like a mouse and keyboard ability on console. I'd say that's definitely not a popular opinion, because anyone on mouse and keyboard would have a massive, insane advantage over anyone on console, on controller. So it would just not be possible. You'd have to put aim assist on controllers to make that viable, and no one wants that because it'd make the game trash. Because, you know, the gunplay, the hard gunplay is what makes PUBG really. I want a crate. Whoop. I like the old large map, small map choice, but I get the queue issues. Yeah, I used to like that. That was nice. We had that briefly a long time ago. Just play on PC. Yeah, exactly. If you want to use mouse and keyboard, play on PC. Well, there's not much going on in the way of airdrops, is there? Mouse and keyboard is the odd job of console controlling. I'm going to wait it out. We've been here long enough. We might as well commit, right? Can't be that long now. Haven't heard any gunshots, so... I guess there's no one too nearby. Well, we've got a repair kit. Nothing's damaged. Fine. Kind of quite tempted to drive that car off this cliff, to be honest. It's certainly in my mind at the moment. Would kind of like to wait to see if the airdrop is back up here first before we commit. I think I can hear it. Maybe not. Slight boost needed, that's true. Oh, I can see it, there it is. Do need slight boost. Thank you. Could have saved my life. Maybe. Just a tiny little boost. Am I right in thinking Guy used to be in the Thumbless clan, which was a nod to using M&K? It was just like a joke name, isn't it? And the people you see with names like, you know, Cronus N and mouse and keyboard in their name are, you know, I'd say 90% of the time are not... Oh, fuck, that's miles away. You know, 99% of the time are not using those things. Go on, give it a double. I can't be bothered to go for that. I'm not getting that one, am I? It's not happening. Oh, thanks. Okay. Cheers. That's kind of down here. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Squad coming in behind, so... Let's say bye to them. That was a bit harsh. Didn't let me pull my chute. we get this boost before this guy comes and shoots me in the back? Don't hit your feet. Do 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 do. That's enough of that. Don't want to get DMCA'd. Sorry, YouTube. Really nice change they made, adding in reusable parachutes to all maps. More of that, please, probably. More making, like, the gameplay consistent across maps. I think we take the ghillie as well. I don't normally bother, but I think on one man, so maybe we can be a sneaky boy. Now we need to try and extract from here without... They definitely know I'm here. I think he'd just come down, annoyingly. If I'd stayed there for like half a second more, I probably would have got a nice shot. Not quite sure. I don't know how many players they've got up here. Oh, they got multiple. There you go. GG's. Imagine getting a strike for humming. Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing that can actually happen, but it'd be a... I mean, it'd kind of be a compliment to your, you know, your humming abilities, really, wouldn't it? Yeah, couldn't do much about that. We dropped that guy as quickly as we could have dropped him, but the other guy was straight there to get me. They'd been a tiny bit split. We might have been able to deal with it. Right, let's go back to solos. Hopefully we can get something other than Miramar. Would be lovely. And hopefully a bit of luck with the queue time would also be excellent. It's always positive when it puts you straight in like that, because then you know you've got a lobby that's probably been sitting there for a while. Should have good numbers on it. Well, yeah, it's half full, but it's a Karakin. I'll take that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, just unlucky there, really. Not much you can do about that. It's kind of been the games today, really. Couple of whiffs, but mostly just a bit of bad luck. That's kind of why I don't bother playing one-man squads very often, because it's you're either fighting like 4 complete noobs and it's just like embarrassing. You get 4 kills, but it's just kind of embarrassing because you've just killed 4 brand new players. Or you just find 2 people who are like vaguely decent at the same time and you just get killed because you can't really do anything. It does have quick matchmaking though, that's the thing. I think that's the main temptation for one-mans, is just quick matchmaking and better potential for high kill games for the like top end players like to play it, because it's easier to get 20 bombs and stuff playing one-mans. You finally got a win for the clan last night. Oh, nice. Good work, Jimbo. Yeah, it's a big old climb to the next level on the clan. I think we're like halfway up to tier 11 now. Embarrassed to say how long it's been. I'd be a member of the noob squad for sure. Can you suggest a way I can improve my CQB? I love close battle. I lose close battles more than I win. I mean, I'm not the greatest at them, to be honest, but I would say the thing that's helped me the most with close combat fights is learning to use hip fire more and over shoulder aiming, particularly hip fire. If you're like super close up, like when you're scampering around cars or when you're going around the edge of a rock and you know they're like 1 meter away, like strafing past people and hip firing, I find much more like so powerful when you're just pushing a corner like this and you're just like,
Turning it down. No, you don't
you know,
insult
just
the
hit
Queen,
fire
for
rather than trying to
goodness
like
sake. She's
aim
got a
them
hell of a
particularly.
job on it. It's
Works a
hard
lot
work.
better with some guns rather than others.
Happy Rex
SMGs it's a lot
Manning
more
Day to all.
powerful. Sevens guns it's quite challenging with. Ugly Old Soul, thank you for the huge super chat. Thank you, mate. Thanks very much. The Hube, the $20, absolute ledge. There we go. Put that with that 5 that Hugh dropped, the 5 that Crimley dropped. I could almost get myself a Starbucks when I come over to America now. Maybe I could get a coffee and a sandwich for that. Maybe that's pushing it. Tack gear on Karakin. What do we use on Karakin? I can't say that tack gear has felt like it's added anything to my gameplay experience today on solos. I mean, I could say that. It's not that I can't, but I would be... I wouldn't be being honest. Like blue chip, meh. Should we take the drone? Are we going to drone in a solo? I just don't think I really can be asked. I think we take Repair Boy and we try and get crates again. Bro. That's good. Who needs a gun? Thank you. Oh, that's close. Nearly whiffed that. I have no helmet. I thought I had a helmet on, to be honest. Or I would have been a bit more cautious. Let's just EMT. I'll buy you a coffee and a sandwich if you visit Boston. Oh, there we go. Look, I'm rolling it now. Actually, there's no point taking painkillers there, is it? Oh yeah, the super chat is like we keep most of, I think. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's a pretty good chunk. It's there's a man here. Bro, gonna run out of ammo. Oh, you've got an AK as well. Cool. Put it in ump for a sec. I started grabbing the... I'll take you, Winnie. Why not? That always goes well. Winnie game! God, I haven't used this thing for ages. They should rename the Starbucks to $9 or $10. Nice. I played last night and all the tack gear was locked. Did it stop you using it? I haven't really worked out what the lock thing is about. Sometimes it shows a lock over it and sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't mean you can't use it though. Anyone figured out what the actual lock icon means? It's kind of weird. Said I was going to take the repair kit and haven't, but I'm still going to get this. Or try. You can run the Boston Marathon while I got to run a qualifying time first. I mean, LB and Y is just how you get it out. How do you know you killed a PS5 player when you're on Xbox? Well, you don't. You know it's a PlayStation player because it shows the little controller icon against their name rather than the Xbox logo. And on PlayStation, they see the controller icon for Xbox players. And a PlayStation logo for PlayStation players. The controller icon basically means they're on a different platform. Sure. I don't know if I want to go over here. It's always just full of... What? Do you get many bots in solos on this map? I'm not sure. Work out where to go, really. We need to get a bit... I need some ammo and I need a red dot, really. 60 rounds and a FAMAS does not last long. Let's go down to this big compound here. It says the lock, but you can still use them. Yeah, I don't think it stops you using them. It just seems to show it sometimes, and I haven't really worked out why yet, or if it's just a bug, but... I think more when people say it's locked, it doesn't work, is more just they don't know the button for getting your tactical gear out, which is LB and Y by default, but you can change it in your custom bindings. If you have custom bindings, it may also need to be manually bound and might not be set to anything. Guy up there. GG's. Great game. Oh, quality gameplay there. Woo, boy. Let's take the M4, fuck it. Till we get up something better. Fucking Panzer, so stupid. Okay, give me those. We've already got that. That. Armor's fine. And then more ammo. It's locked because you can't drop it. Yeah, but it doesn't show that lock. Does it show it when you highlight it? Like it doesn't show a lock on mine. Like, I know you can't drop it. That's what I said and thought originally. But, like, mine doesn't... I know I can't drop it, but it doesn't have a padlock on mine, like, in the inventory there. Whereas sometimes I've seen a padlock on it. Maybe that's just in squads or, like... in training mode or something? I don't know. Never not funny. I love it so much. It's so good, the Panzers. I mean, it's so stupid, but... You just gotta laugh, haven't you? Unless it's you getting panzered, like... You know? And then you might maybe be annoyed. We'd love a 3x or something. Should play Hunt Showdown. I have played it in the past. It's good fun. Would you want to give No Man's Sky a go? I played it years ago. I haven't played it for a long time. I don't know if I would now. Like, it's been out for so long. I feel like I'd like to play something like that if it came out fresh now, but I don't know if I want to go in and, like, play something now that's, you know, I'm already playing a really old game. I don't know if I want to go and play a different really old game. I'd rather, when I switch to making most content on another game, I'd rather that be something new rather than something that's been around for a long time. Whenever that will be. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Been doing PUBG for a long time now. I mean, same for Hunt, really. You know, Hunt's good fun, but again, it's kind of old. Blitz had an awesome Panzer on a vehicle, blew out the rear tires, sent it flying. Oh, hello, sir. I don't think he saw me, but he took, like, perfect cover. Well, did. A little bit dodgy with my spray there, but we managed to save it in the nick of time. I'm playing on the Xbox Series X. Hey, nice, thank you. Beautiful. Boy, I heard a drone for a sec, but might have been mistaken. Starfield, exactly. That's something I'm looking forward to. you know, I think if PUBG's not had any kind of, you know, crazy exciting things going on by the time that comes out, it could be a good point to completely change what I do on the channel. You know, bite the bullet and go. If it's a fun game that I enjoy and it feels like it's got legs for doing content for a few years, then yeah, Starfield could be a good option. I have always really liked Bethesda games in the past. But we'll see. You know, it's a it's tough. I mean, it's easier when you can like migrate your content slowly. But yeah, we'll see. I would enjoy that. It'd be nice to shift to doing more like kind of YouTube like tips and guides and those kind of videos is really what the channel like started on that I enjoy the most. Hello. Man, he got a nice pre-fire there, but we shot him in the face. Viking Hippie. It's not forgiving with the amount of ammo you get this gun, but it does the job. Here, another guy here. Oh my god, he was so slow doing that. Can't believe that. If he hadn't taken an age doing that, he would have got me, or I would have had to at least, like, break the med and shoot him on low health. In fairness, I'm not sure he would have got me still, but... Well, that was a little flurry of kills. It suddenly threw us up to 10, isn't it? The one on the rock was the nicest one of the bunch here. That guy was only showing his head as a tiny little peak. He had much better cover. We're in the open and we managed to take him down. After having already just shot another guy. That was the pick of the bunch. Let's get ourselves down off these rocks. Out there. How do you have so much control of the gun recoil? Is it a sensitivity thing? I mean, it definitely helps having your settings, you know, set up sensibly, but it's more just practice, really. Just practice and muscle memory. You know, I've been playing the game for 6 years now. Like anything, you just get better at it, don't you? To a point. I'm curious if this guy's pushed forward to this compound, because I think he probably did see me. I might just loiter here for a second, see if, like, which way the circle pushes us. It might be a bit risky, but... that might distract him. What have we got? Repair? No, EMT. God, I keep forgetting. Sensibly. Hey, Yuri. How you doing? It's just the boosts that you get from the EMT in solos. That's it. But it does mean I don't really have to bother carrying painkillers, which I think is quite a nice little perk, really. It's not massive, but it's not a bad little bonus. You know, the energy drinks give you the same boost as a painkiller when you have the EMT, and energy drinks weigh a lot less than painkillers, and you drink them quicker. So, you know, it's quite useful for bag space, for how quickly you can get boosted. They blew up my favorite compound. Hey, that's the guy I killed. Where is everybody? Does a painkiller give you a boost equal to a syringe? Not quite. That was someone breaking the door up here, I think. Not quite, but nearly. Any syringe fills it all the way, and the boost with EMT fills it to like just leaves that tiny little bar empty. You see the bottom bar is broken up into like 4 bars, the boost bar. It's like a medium one, 2 big ones, and a small one. Syringe will fill them all normally, and a boost with a painkiller with EMT will fill it like fill the first 3. Normally it'd only do the first 2. Feel a bit static, but we know there's a guy up here, and I don't really want to like push forward into the open with him over there. Well played there, nice kills. Thank you very much. That building's about to get blown up. Might be able to pick someone off from here if we get lucky. I don't know where this black... I guess it's just going to blow up that last building. It can't hit buildings that's already done, I don't think. Yeah, we're alright. Okay, we've got to go this way. We've got to move up on... Oh! Oh, I can't believe he was there the whole time. He was there that whole time. That is crazy. I thought I'd heard something a minute ago. Well, we got loads of kills, so just unlucky not to get the win there. I can't believe that guy has just been hiding in the middle there. 12 kills though, decent. 1201 damage. Whoop. Show you through my see-through head. Let's move our camera over a little bit. There you go. Well, best one of the day. Enjoyed that. Doing some good work with the FAMAS and the M4 there. Can't really do anything about the last kill. We hit him a lot as well. I'm kind of surprised it didn't go down when we got the last bullet on him. 2 wins until meeting. Please win now. Well, at least you get to see the end of the game. Yeah, it felt like it was going to be a clean walk for the chicken, didn't it? Yeah, they had talked about doing an extraction style game from Crafton at some point. You know, whether that'll actually happen or not, who knows? FAMAS is like a 5.56 Uzi. Yeah, it's a good way of describing it. Need unlucky emote for chat. I think I can add some more emotes, actually. I need to have a little look. Oh my god, it's giving me so much mirror today. At least we can go grid again. Yeah, I think we've unlocked some more emote slots because we hit a certain amount of subs or channel members. 58 right now. We went over 70 at one point with Gifted, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do another, I don't know, 5 or 10 emotes. So I need to add some. Might have a little binge on Diablo this evening offline. The missus is out of the theatre. Feels like a perfect opportunity to dick about on some Diablo. I haven't played it for a while. Who made our emotes? Oh, I can't even remember the guy's name. He doesn't do emotes anymore. It was years ago. Bad luck, but was awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I haven't been getting up early to play it or playing it on lunch either. Love the Alfie one. Yeah, they are good. I'm really happy with them. I got them done when we first got partnered on Twitch, I think, and we boomed and had loads of subs and loads of emote slots. We just got a bunch done. Pretty unlucky game, that one, wasn't it? but enjoyable. On Monday, I saved one of my chickens. A raccoon has got into the coop, was trying to run off with one. Oh my god. Brutal. Poor chickens. It's foxes you have that problem with in the UK. Foxes trying to get into your chicken coop and run away with them. Those sneaky foxes. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that we know of coming out other than Starfield that sounds particularly like interesting for channel content at the moment. I'm sure there will be other things, but I maybe I need to make more of an effort to look for things. But yeah, I think Starfield feels like it, you know, could work. It's just I need to research, you know, what type of content is going to be effective for, you know, for that. As I've not really done content on, you know, Bethesda RPGs and stuff before. Famas is a beast. Unlucky. Was a little unlucky. I think it's settings, the command we've got. You get problems with foxes as well. Yeah, we don't get raccoons here, but we get plenty of foxes. Get badgers. My parents have had badgers ripping up their lawn recently. It's been a right pain in the ass. What's up, McGall? How you doing? Or into your house to eat your pizza in Chewy's case. Only could that happen to Chewy Cracker. Only he would have foxes come into his house and eat leftover pizza he left lying around and shit all over the spare bedroom. Such a Chewy thing. Weirdly, I've never had any come into my house. I don't know if I keep it more secure or because I leave less, like, you know, tempting waste food lying around. Maybe a combination of both. Who knows? Maybe they just had a grudge. Sounded like it'd been going on for a bit. Extremely on brand. Wish we had BattleBit on console. Yeah, I probably would have given it a go. I don't know how long the novelty of that will stick around. You've had tons of beavers come into your house. Is that a euphemism, Hugh? Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Hey, buddy. GG's. This is what we wanted. No, this. Oh, I'm not going to do anything about that. I got shot in the butt. A euphemism. Nice. AK over Ace. Just sort of fancied it off the drop, really. I think the AK, I can kind of get by. Yeah, I think the AK is more effective with no attachments than the Ace. And when you're in the early game, you don't have any attachments. Generally, so just went for the AK. I mean, it was just the first thing I grabbed, so there wasn't any need to like switch out guns while we were still engaged. Don't remember the name of it, but if you get survival pass or something, you get a shelter. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm sorry, Wit. I got shot in the butt and in the front at the same time. It was deeply unpleasant. Not sure how I feel about tack gear for solos so far. I mean, we haven't had a full win yet, but we've had a a long game. We've had some decent games, some sort of medium games, some quick games. Don't really feel. I don't know. I don't feel it's like added like a positive spin to any of my games, especially so far today. It's just an extra little thing that I keep sort of forgetting about, and I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, it just seems a bit meh. I'm not sure. I think it's complexity that just wasn't needed in the game to force that on you from the start of every game. You know, have it as something you pick up around the map. If you want to take some, you can. If you find something you like, you can take it. If not, you don't have one, and it's fine. Will you wear a team shirt at Silverstone? Probably not. I don't think I have any at the moment, and they're insanely expensive to buy, so I'll probably just wear my normal shit. I've got a McLaren hat that I bought on the cheap last year. That's quite a nice cap. I'll probably wear that a bit. Nice orange cap. Vans. Yeah, Team Van. See you later, Hugh. Take it easy, mate. Cheers for the super chat. Yeah, and Destin, you'll always just take the drone, right? Take the drone, get level 3 gear straight away. Boom. They shot me in the buttocks. I drove past Silverstone this morning on my way to a job. Nice. Yeah, I'll be up there for the F1 next weekend, right? Not long. Week tomorrow, I'll be going down there with my brother. Should be fun. And the van. I should take it for a spin, make sure it still works. Yeah, looking forward to it. I mean, there's, be interesting to see what the weather's going to be like a bit nearer the time. There's always potential for a bit of drizzle. It's been very hot recently, but often quite humid, and occasional storms, so we'll see. A little bit of rain would be quite, warm, but some rain on race day would be great. Not so wet that it makes you have a miserable time watching, but wet enough so that both the Red Bulls just like crash into each other and we can have a better race for a change. Safely crash into each other in a safe and controlled manner. We live 15 minutes drive away. It'd be nice. I mean, are you going, or are you... Surely it's just like anarchy with the traffic. I guess it must be pretty full on with traffic and stuff living that nearby. Tack gear slot you can switch throughout the game by picking it up. Yeah, I just feel like you leave it as ground loot rather than start with it. Hold a meet and greet with a merch stall. Hey friends, if heading back to London in October with my wife, any recommendations on things to do or see? Did the touristy stuff first visit? Get those low top checkered van shoes. I've got a bunch of different Vans at the moment. I've got some nice slip-on plain like black and white Vans I'm enjoying a lot. Because I don't have to tie laces anymore, which I feel I'm too old to bother tying laces these days. It's chaos. I'm a white goods engineer. When it's on working is a nightmare. Yeah, I bet. Man, I don't know. I don't go into London so much these days, and when I do, I don't know if I'd be doing things that like tourists would go and do or would enjoy. Anyone done anything nice in London over the last few years? Laces are for the young. There was some. I have a think, friends. If I haven't brushed it off, I'll have a little think. There's an advert on TV. I can't remember what it's for. Is it like Skechers or something? But there's some advert with some like guy who looks like he should be advertising like aftershave, like he's some like Ryan Reynolds type guy or something, saying how these shoes are great because you can slip them on, but you don't have to touch them. And he's like saying that like, oh, I hate it when I have to touch my shoes to slip them on, but these you can just slip on without touching them. And I was like, since when has anyone ever given a fuck about touching their shoes to put them on? I'm still touching them, I'm still putting them on my feet. When was that a crisis in your life that you You could no longer touch your fucking shoes. So now whenever I'm putting on my shoes and I have to touch them, I sort of giggle to myself, knowingly. My avatar's running a 30k. I'm just keeping him fit. Her? It's kind of a lady with a beard, really, isn't it? So, yeah, you know, just so you know, if you ever touch your shoes, you're disgusting. Behaviour that is frowned upon deeply by society. Bro. Honestly. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Hey, buddy. Got to do it with the P18C as well. Fair play. Ah, it's not my med. Hey, Flair. Let's give the ace a whirl. Just use this because I can't be asked with anything else. And I get a good boost. Hey, buddy. Nah, we'll stay with the ace. I said I would. Sort of. It's bold. A little too bold. I think we're just going to do... I don't think we need to take a bolt. There's just so little point, I think, on this map. They turn up, don't they? Do need attack stock. Got my flare as well. We are in the zone, but we need to wait for the crate to be available. Where are you? They were on the far side when we heard their shots before, but could be anywhere. How are we doing on meds? Pretty good. Kind of got everything we need. Another muzzle for the for the QBZ. Another extended. Slightly worrisome. convinced they're actually fighting anyone, really. Camden Market is always a good visit. IMO, yeah, Camden Market's good. I've been to Camden Market for years. Yeah, Camden's, you know, normally not a bad place for a little stroll about. Good little drop there. I'm in Florida for my daughter's volleyball tournament. I needed to fill 2 hours. Open up YouTube. Hey, Womp. I hope you have a nice time in Florida, mate. Yeah, I think all I pretty much tend to go into London for is food or gigs. You know, I'm either going to see a band or I'm going to eat at a restaurant. And there's a lot of both of those things, you know, going on. Greenwich is nice if you didn't go to Greenwich before. You know, it's a nice place for a wander if the weather's nice. Greenwich Park's good. It's got the observatory in the park, which is pretty cool. You can go around that sometimes. And Greenwich itself is just a nice part of London on the river that you can go and have a wander around, find a nice pub to drop into. What more does one need? Food and gigs. Well, exactly. It's only one of the nicest places just for a wander in London, I would say, Greenwich.
Turning it down? No, you don't insult the Queen.
South London. Southeast,
She's got a hell
really,
of a
isn't
job
it?
on. It's
Kinda.
hard work.
Love the stream, man. Thanks, Mary Poppins. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. Loads of support today. Loving it. You're too kind. Far too kind. Ba, 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 ba. Go see the Cuttis Ark. That's in Greenwich. That's quite nice. Nice old boat. If you like an old boat, you know, check that out. Oh, it's quite muggy again today. I'm able to avoid having the AC on today, which is nice, because I've got the door open, because the missus is at the office. Don't have to worry about winding her up. Who needs a ghillie suit on this map? Oh, the white ghillie's quite fun, though. I don't know what it is, but I actually tend to take the white ghillie just because it looks nice. And the green one I rarely bother with. AC on way more than it is off around here. Yeah, I only what indoor temp do you turn on the AC? Well, it's just I have like a portable AC for this room. Well, I can put it wherever, I guess, but I generally only use it in my office. The other rooms we'd never need it for unless there was a crazy heat wave. It's only really this room because it's my office and I often have the door closed as well to reduce noise travel, so it gets quite stuffy in here when it's, you know, hot outside. But yeah, and if it's not going over 25C inside, then I won't turn it on just because it's expensive to run. It's kind of noisy as well, but it's more that it's just expensive. Like to, you know, if I run that for the stream, it's over the course of a month, it's going to chew up a lot of money. But yeah, like today, my little desk temperature here is like 23.4C. So that's 74F. Oh, I think the battery's a bit fucked. So, you know, that's fine. It's not, you know, it's not pleasantly cool, but it's fine. There's a little bit of a breeze coming through because I've got the door and the window open. But when you got no breeze and it's like 25C inside plus, you know, that's getting a bit unpleasant to sit in. No way, just ran into you in Paradise. I know, I fucking looked over and read chat and then I got immediately shot, annoyingly. GG's. White ghillie useful for this map? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it just looks nice as well. Crank the AC for 1 minute. No, I'd have to go and like close the window, close the door, chuck it all on, but thank you very much. Thank you. I'm not wasting money for the sake of it.
Turning it down? No, you don't insult the
Why
Queen.
can I not
for
get a
goodness
helmet?
sake. She's got a hell of a job on. It's hard work.
Crank that AC for 1 minute.
Helmet. Oh, I can't move for third parties today, can we? See ya. Bit overconfident there. But got some good shots away. I'm not a fan of using the G36C either, really. So I'm pleased we got away with that. I mean, the stun really made it. We would have got him a lot easier if we hadn't been shooting through those fucking railings as well. Sure. Nicely done, thank you. Hello. PUBG Mobile. Indians only say PUBG Mobile. Yeah, PUBG Mobile is massive in India, right? Absolutely massive. We're averaging 38, 39C down here in Texas. What is what you let it get to before you turn your AC on, or? Is this still full of bots? What, by this you mean PUBG? No, not really. A lot of first aids here. I'm not sure we need that. Oh, how do I repair thing? Takes a while, doesn't it? No point repairing the helmet because we can find a the ace. There we go. I like that loadout. Let's give this a go. Unless we get crates. That's 6. It is. Accidental jump. Don't see any sign of the crates, unfortunately. We are in the play zone. Yeah, we don't tend to get we won't like high 39s, 40. We only hit when we have like a crazy heat wave, which is happening more and more these days. But yeah, most of the time it's not. Like most of our like hot summer is going to be like 20 to 25 degrees. If it get a particularly hot day is when it pushes up to like 30 degrees. But, which I know everyone in America is like, oh, I get to like 40 degrees every day in where I live. But you know, 30 degrees when you don't have AC is pretty pretty warm. But it's not much of the year that you have to really worry about that. Obviously. I'm having a nice little drive around the back here. Gonna have a look. Kind of a weird place to end up, isn't it? I don't know if there's still anyone here. What do we need to get? Where can we get a level 3 helmet from these days on this map? Chat? We're knocking around with a bolty down there. Someone just been killed with a bolty down there. I guess just airdrops really, isn't it? You can't... Can you get it in the bear caves these days? I don't think you can. Well, there's that guy's car. That guy there? Oh, that's the guy who just got his head shot off. There we go. Yeah, just the level 3 bear skins. Yeah, just the normal airdrops really, isn't it? Well, we just had one quite early, so maybe we just hang out here for a minute. We're pretty central. We'll hang out here for a bit, and when we hit the next crate, we'll try and get it if we're still alive. Just heard a guy. Stunning plays. That's why stuns are the best. I mean, should we just repair this helmet, you know, because we can? Why not? We've got 10 charges, right? Let's go nuts. If you repair a level 2 helmet 11 times, it turns into a 3. Went to play last night. Had a 10 gig update. Hey, Boudra, good to see you. Kieran, welcome. Do you think you'll play 6 days in Fallujah when it comes to Series X? I don't really know anything about that. I have heard of that, but I don't really know anything about it. Really snuck out of nowhere, that guy. Have the AC set at 76 during the day when the house is empty, 97 outside, down to 72 at night. I guess the thing is, I suppose in a hot country like that, you know, you're used to AC being a part of your energy costs, right? Whereas for a colder country where you don't normally have to deal with that, it's kind of more of a shock. You know, we're normally for us, we're spending lots of money on our energy in the winter on central heating, on gas. And then we spend a lot less in the summer because we just hardly use any heating. Someone over here sniping away. I reckon we'll get another crate pretty soon. We need to listen out for that, really. Can you, like, get up on this roof or something? Probably, right? Not that it looks particularly useful, but interesting to see. Let's just get a tiny bit more 7s. We're a bit low, and then we'll hopefully hear a plane and we can go for a little drive. Aren't your energy prices insane? They have been going insane. They sort of stopped rising now. It's all very confusing. The cost of like wholesale energy has gone down, but my energy bill hasn't gone down. But I mean, the price I'm paying per unit of energy hasn't gone down. My energy bill has gone down quite a lot over the last month or two just because I'm no longer using like hardly any gas every month. And because we just got used to being so like stingy with electric and gas to save money because it was just getting silly. Get out here. Oh, this is kind of away from the circle, but it could still drop in that. Yeah, it might drop miles away in the old circle, I think. I mean, either way, we're not going to find it unless we see it in the air now, I don't think. Kind of annoyingly. Because the plane, even though that's out of the zone up there, the plane can drop the airdrop. Like, it drops it in the circle that was on the map when the plane spawned. So it could still drop it up here. We get absolutely ripped off with everything in the UK. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. If we could find someone else who has a level 3 helmet and kill them, we can, you know, we can repair it, right? Haven't seen the gear repair. Is it more efficient to pick up a new one or repair it? Well, it's more efficient to pick up a new one if there's one there. It's quicker, but, you know, if you're in a pinch, you can repair stuff. Obviously, level 3 stuff is harder to find, so it's more useful for that. I wouldn't normally bother repairing level 2 stuff, but, you know, just why not? We just stood around not doing a lot. Shot his head off. He was quite keen and aggressive, wasn't he? Can I explain how to repair items, please? I thought you had to drop them first. No, you just get the bag out, which is going to be, what, LB and Y by default? It's, or whatever it is. It's RB and Y for me. Because I said a custom binding. Okay. Oh, no. You're terrible. Okay, it's fine. Is it just him sitting there on that ridge? It is. Laying prone in the grass. Oh, so sneaky, sir. So sneaky. Get the bag out. Left trigger scrolls through the 2 different options, vest or helmet. We want to do vest, and then hopefully not get my face shot off. And then you stand still and press right trigger. Can you bounce around? You can bounce around. I don't think you can do anything else. You can repair teammate stuff, but it's kind of confusing, a bit hard to explain without being able to demonstrate it. Anything useful? Not really. That's as much time as we're going to give that DMR versus Bolty long range fight, I think. Hey Kev, how you doing? He was a very sneaky boy. I wonder if he was there when we like drove past him, the prone dude in the bush, or what. That is him there. Is he dead? He died. Someone else got him. It's like he's either laying prone in the open or someone has shot him. Come on that level 3 helmet. It's such a godsend. In like, makes such a difference in solo games. Like, you have a level 3 helmet, it just like completely changes how you can play the game. Faster to just switch gear with a teammate and then repair it. Yeah, you're probably right. And then you don't both have to stand there as well. So it's quite near to where that guy died, so we need to be a little careful. Satisfying helmet knockoff. Oh, I love a helmet knockoff. GG's. Another unlucky one. It's been really good. The portable AC thing has been super useful. It's like a solution for just cooling one room of your house, and then also to have it so when we have like the really occasional, because in this room I'll use it if I've got the door shut and it's like pretty hot outside, then I'll probably run it, a little bit, but I won't need it any other time than that. But then when we have like a proper heat wave and we hit our like peak temperatures, extreme temperatures for this country, then it's quite useful just to have it if we're like, if it's really hot at night and you can't sleep, you can just chuck the AC in that room and just pump it full of cold air for a bit. Rather than just having a fan pushing hot air around, which has been the standard solution in Britain for however many years. Have you had a chance to play the tag game? Not sure what the rules are. No, I haven't. I haven't even looked at it, to be honest. I have no idea what it is. I haven't seen anything about it other than it's just suddenly appeared on the dashboard, on the menus. 40C heatwave in July, apparently. I mean, that does seem to be the norm now. We'll have a couple of like 40C heat waves a couple of times a year, doesn't it? That's when we roll the AC into the bedroom. Just sit there in front of it. 40C's not even hot. That's my winter temperature where I live. Hey, recap, English only, please. Cheers to all the likes on the stream today, by the way, and all the super chats. Loads of super chats is absolutely incredible. Nearly 150 likes. A few more clicks, get us over that 150, be amazing. Thank you so much. Next stream after this, by the way, will be on Friday. Going to be doing custom games, hosting those with Gaming Natra again, like we did a few weeks ago. Should be a lot of fun. Small AC units are awesome. I got one in my office versus the central air units. Yeah, it's really handy. Like, because we don't need to, we don't need to cool the whole house. We don't need to install AC throughout the house. Like, if I was a fucking, super rich person with a big fancy house, you'd probably get AC put in just because you made of money. But there's just really not much need for it in this country. But yeah, the portable AC is pretty good. Like, it was it cost a few quid, but it's been very handy. I mean, there's been plenty of days when, I know it's unpleasant for anyone sitting there like working in the heat, and plenty of people have to deal with that. But when you're trying to when you're sat in a stuffy hot room and you're trying to live stream and be constantly engaged and entertaining and alert and upbeat, it's pretty it's quite savage. You can't just sit there and just like struggle through and plod along. So it does help me work, which is pretty handy. This is me being upbeat and entertaining, by the way. This is all you're getting. Don't expect any more. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Nothing. try it. It's probably just going to catch me out, but... We know one of these guys is dead already. Oh, there we go. That was effective, wasn't it? I'm trying to come up with an acronym using TBG that relates to this temperature discussion we've been having, but I've got nothing. Play the piano. I guess did he just drop down the hole as I ran across the room? He couldn't have been shooting through the doorway. I would have surprised that someone had made it from the roof onto the top floor, run down that corridor and the next corridor to shoot from that doorway. But maybe. What's up, Rancid? How you doing? Good to see you. Like last week, it was cocktail recipes. This week, air conditioning. Next week, investment accounts. Air conditioning, alcohol, and food. Quite common talking points for this stream, really, over the years. Because anytime you mention that it's hot, you have all the Americans tell you that A, it's not hot, and B, that you should have AC. Man's not hot. Matchmaking, matchmaking, why are you doing this to me? Will be new YouTube video tomorrow when I'm not streaming, by the way, and hopefully one on Saturday as well is the plan. Very robust discussion on this channel. We got it all. We got it all covered. With the on the upside, it's another angle. On the downside, we got to wait a couple of minutes for a game here, but well, at least we've got a fun map. Hi Ben, first time chatter. Have you tried having AC? Because it's not that hot. Not that hot. I'm going into my cave where it's nice and cool. Does HVAC just mean AC? The thermally balanced guys, nice. Am I playing with cross-platform option on? Yeah, pretty much everyone does, right? I mean, if you have cross-platform off, then it just means you have slow matchmaking and you play against lots of bots, right? Have you ever considered VPN to US? Occasionally it's a bit awkward because I have to figure out a VPN that I can run like just my Xbox through, but not everything else in the stream, because it wouldn't be ideal for the stream to be sending all the stream data through a VPN and everything else. So it's a bit awkward to set up a VPN like on your router that only affects one thing, and it's just more faff than it's worth. On a PC, it's really easy just to turn a VPN on and off, but heating, ventilation, air conditioning, HVAC. There we go. I mean, it sounds like heating isn't normally too much of a concern for quite a lot of America. What is the FFX mode in settings? It's an anti-aliasing setting. I can't remember which one. They do slightly different things. What one do I have on? TAA. There you go. That's what I use on the Series X. Use that one. Use that one. Get better PUBG. Boing. Bit high. She's so high above me. Hoopa. What does the TAA do? It looks different. Heating is a big thing for people in the northern portion of the states. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Lucky enough over here that sometimes in the year we'll have to have the heater on in the morning and then the AC on at noon till bedtime. That's crazy. Yeah, we get a lot of very average weather down here. Never realized HVAC was an American term. Yeah, I don't know. It's more that it may well be used over here. It's just that such a tiny portion of residential properties have AC in any manner at all in the UK that it's just not a common topic. Where the fuck are we? Kind of a weird plane, isn't it? I mean, I guess most people's heating in the UK is through gas central heating. And then, you know, we stay cool by opening a window or putting a fan on. I still don't know where the fuck I'm going, to be honest. Let's get a vehicle down here and then we'll figure it out. Please, vehicle. YouTube chat is interesting. Defaults to top chat, which filters out certain messages based on things. Ooh. That is interesting. Interesting circle. South Texas, most winters don't arrive until July and last a week. You talk to Northern summer runner heaters when it's in May. That's pretty handy. Hopefully we can find shitloads of other stuff and then we can go straight to the bridge and chill there. Don't have a bag. Someone did drop over here, so we need to be cautious. January, not July. Right. Makes more sense, I guess. Need a bag because I can't carry things. Why are you doing this to me, PUBG? Oh, we already had the two. Okay. Kind of annoying. Because I want these things. I can't be bothered with the tack gear. It's kind of annoying. Can't believe we haven't got a bag from this. I'd take all that sevens. It'd be pretty useful and run the ace, but this guy's run over. He's just fucking... Has he got like a pistol or something? Brilliant. You could have brought me a bag, mate. Would have been quite handy. That helmet looks straight out of Star Wars. Yellow 5, standing by. Red 5, Fox 3. Whatever they say in Independence Day. Ooh, keep an eye on this crate. I ain't heard no fat lady. Ah. I can't drive. Is that a guy? No, that's a bike. Hey, buddy. Ooh, should we try and get this? Yeah, fuck it. See ya. It's quite a long way. It's a nice helmet, this one. It's one of the, I think, it's one of the dirt bike ones. Spot scope useful on Miramar? I mean, maybe. For me, I don't know. I'm not really sold on it. I think if you have a squad and there's someone in your squad spotting people and then you shoot them, cool. But I see people pretty well anyway, so... Is this going to be in the water? It's going to be very close. It's either going to be annoyingly in the water or just on the cliff edge. There's a little spit of land here. We might just be okay. Oh, it's like half down the cliff, I think. I don't know where we can get back up, but I'm just going for it. We'll worry about that later. It's future Ben's problem. We got the bag at least. FAMAS is going to be pretty shite for being on the bridge with. Can we just get this loaded? I mean, can we get up there? It looks like we can maybe do that, I would say. You did get 4 kills with frags while using the spot scope. I mean, that's true. I'm not sure the spot scope really aided that situation. I can't even get this bit. This looks like the easy bit. I'm not sure it really helped. But, can't argue with that. I think I did actually knock 2 of them with the barrel. It's quite good watching it back in slow-mo. Because I throw a frag, do a load of damage to them, and then... Where am I? Oh, how the fuck has that sent me back there? Oh my god, what is going on? It's so glitchy. I feel like I can do this. Just got to mantle a couple of bits here. No, this is... Oh, fucking hell. It's just so close here. We need to get a bit where we can just jump to there. And mantle maybe that bit. There we go. Oh. I'm committing to this. Maybe that can be a new bit of attack gear, like some climbing gear. Like that bit looks so grabbable, doesn't it? We go wider here. Is this... Okay. This feels like the right path. I've just got to be better. Did it. I am better. Oh, Jesus. That was a piece of piss, wasn't it? Alright. Managed to acquire a terrible gun for bridge blocking, but yeah, we did it. No one likes Future Ben anyway. Who cares what Future Ben's doing? Well, we've finally got a... Oh, I haven't used my tactical carrier yet. Let's get the repair kit, because that's going to be useful, right? Now I've got 3 gear. Hey, West, how you doing? Skyrim vibes. Oh, I love, like, climbing mountains in Skyrim and Bethesda games. Always so funny. You came out of nowhere, didn't you? I mean, I got very lucky not to get killed by this guy while I was doing my stupid repair box there. I don't know how he didn't just immediately shoot me. I think I'm going to take his org, to be honest, and leave the FAMAS. FAMAS is great fun, but I want to go and shoot people on the bridge, and I'm going to keep running out of bullets very quickly if I do that. I mean, I guess we could go, you know what we do? Oh, I think I just put his jeans on. Get rid of that. Do that. Get rid of that. Bosh. There we go. 6x Famous. Red.org. Beautiful. Would have been hilarious if you got instantly killed there. I mean, that's not very sporting, is it? I think it would have been really, really upsetting. I watched 2 back-to-back ads to help you earning some bucks as always. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you very much for suffering through some ads. I mean, the ad experience on YouTube, I think, is a lot better than on Twitch, right, for live streams. Are there peak items from choice available in terms of, like, tack gear to take for each map? Oh. I don't know. It depends if you're in solos or squads or whatever. I think it has quite a big effect on it. Destin, it's going to be useful to have a drone just because you can immediately get in the secret rooms and get the keys to open the doors to get level 3 gear very easy. I don't know how I managed to do that, honestly. That is remarkable. I'm just being a little wary because there's always people sniping up on this hill. Great parallel parking. Thanks. I'm not very good at parallel parking. I need to do some practice of it, really. I only learned to drive a few years ago, and then I've just not really had much opportunity to practice, and I've kind of forgot how to do it well. I need to go and have a little, some practice goes. I'll do it, like, by my friends' cars, so that it's, you know, less of an issue if I drive into them. They won't mind, right? Where are you going, sir? Oh. That's tough. I'm an expert at getting my vehicles parked like that. You annoyingly already got a... Hey, buddy. Yeah, he's gone. I scared him off. It's gonna blow. Tommy didn't fancy getting out of his car, I guess. There's my mate. Headed him, but he... Oh, then third-partied. Just like every single other game we've played today. Juju's. Been pretty unlucky with the third parties today, haven't we? Almost every game, I think, we've just died when we've been third partied. It's been brutal. We still had some good games, but... Jesus. We did get a nice heady with the spray there, yeah. Even when we had the 3 gear, we couldn't survive the third party because we were already low from the other fight. Oh my god! Solo's been rough today. It's just been third party central, unfortunately, but it's just part of solos. You just gotta roll with it. Can we agree that stream must go on until at least 1 chicken dinner? No. Nobody wants to see that descent into madness. especially with this matchmaking. Jeez. Most of them haven't been too bad. It's third party time. English only, please, Black Games. Thanks. What's the best grip? Depends what you're using it for. And how you like to play. We see MK12 action with that progressive skin. Or maybe. We'll see how we get on, really. Just be nice to not get third-partied. We've had 3 Erangles in a row, which is nice, but we do keep getting these 50-player lobbies we have to wait to fill, which is kind of annoying. A grip on reality. Slow queues, yeah. It's been a mix. Like, sometimes you just get lucky and you get straight in. Other times it's a bit harsh. It's not... I think it's manageable. But it's still quite brutal, I think. It depends. If you're having longer games, but when you're having, like, shorter games, it gets, it gets a bit intense, doesn't it? When you're waiting, like... A bit frustrating, rather. It's probably a better word to use there. A bit frustrating when you have to wait so long for games. That's why I do so much of 2-mans with Nacho these days. I mean, those are very fun sessions, but the matchmaking is so quick for squads. It's so quick. Hoopa! Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. What's the best setup for the ump? I don't really tend to use it very much, to be honest, but if I was going to use it, I'd probably put a vert grip or a half grip on it. Maybe a thumb grip. Most of the time I'd just be over-shouldering or hip-firing anyway. I use Nacho for fast queue times. That's all I need him for. How do I emote now? I had to change my button. It's kind of hard to use now. I had to change my button because of the stupid new tactical gear, like, bust up my controls. I killed you on the bridge last game. Oh, GG's. Nice. Yeah, sadly, I got third-partied pretty much immediately after I killed anyone there. Please show us the MK12 crate skin. Is that angle grip like the stepchild? I feel like the angle grip just makes all guns shit. I just hate it. Wicked Boy is hilarious. Yeah, it's good. It's just, I never emote now because my binding for it is really awkward. Because I had to change it off of... It used to be RB and LB, but I had to change that because I had to use that for the new tactical gear. Because otherwise you can't use, like, the repair stuff. It's very confusing. And now I just don't emote. This is what you've done to me, PUBG. No emoting for me. Fine. Why don't you use a sniper? Sometimes I do. Whoa, right. Boop. Does green color costume help on Sanok? I mean, maybe a little bit. Depends how you play, really. If you're moving a lot, it's not going to help that much. Plus, you're going to be in green costume for all the other maps that aren't Sanok. Why has PUBG made all the stuff we pay more for difficult to access skins and modes? Yeah, I can't believe that the car skin thing never got reverted. Like, just so few people bother even skinning vehicles now. It's just nuts. So they released that and just seemingly happy with that change. Like, we'll make it really annoying to skin vehicles, and then just leave that. I didn't even realise I'd picked up an M4. That's a touch. Oh, you're there. Straight in the head with the barrel. GG's. It's because Crafted is laughing at us. It's just a weird one, the vehicle skin thing, because why would you make it harder for people to use skins that they can pay money to buy? Like, people aren't gonna do them. Not happy with their change, just digging in the heels. Yeah, I mean, it's very Crafted and PUBG to, like, make changes and then, like, add features and then just never tweak them or improve them or, you know, kind of adjust them based on feedback. So stuff just goes out and then it's just there forever or for years, and then before they do anything, you know, like the Tego comeback BR, which is shit and has been for years and hasn't been touched at all. Like, you know, the car skinning change, which was awful and hasn't been fixed or changed. Just all these, like, crazy things they do, and then they're just, you know, they're just always there. Why was he jumping? Hey, why not? Have you noticed an uptick in number of mouse and keyboard cheaters since the recent update? No, I can't say I ever come across someone that I'm like, oh, they're using mouse and keyboard. I don't really know. I don't think you'd be able to tell just by people you come across and fight. And I never spectate. The only way I guess you'd be able to see mouse movement maybe is if you spectate people when you're dead, but I never spectate people when I'm dead. I want to play a game. I'll watch someone else play it. Any see-through headsets you recommend? Yeah, the Astro A50 headset I'd say is a good one to get if you want a nice see-through headset. This matchmaking's killing me, honestly. Let's do a quick one, man. Was MVP minimal viable product a term when you worked in software biz? It was, absolutely, yeah. A term I liked a lot. I worked in a lot of agile teams, and MVP was always a nice approach. They kind of put out, but they, yeah, it's more that they, you know, they just don't iterate on things. They just put things out, and they're like, cool, there we go, that's out. Next, can we visit Vikendi? No, because it's given us Miramar for the 1000th time today. PUBG just doesn't want us to have a good time today. We're trying. We're getting third-partied. We're getting rubbish maps. We're getting slow queues. I am having a good time. I'm lying, but you're challenging me, PUBG. You're challenging me today. I've used the Mutant lately. Was it buffed? I haven't used it much, but it did get buffed recently. It's got a faster burst speed, basically, which makes it pretty powerful. I think the grouping is slightly closer on the burst as well. So if you don't mind shooting like a single fire or a burst gun as a primary, or even as a medium DMR, you know, it can be pretty good. We're just here for the chat anyways. Well, that's true. I mean, I don't know how everyone else digests streams, but that's all I do. Like when I turn on, I don't watch much streams, but when I turn on a friend's stream, like Chewy's particularly, I turn on Chewy's and I'm not looking at the gameplay like whatsoever. I'm just like listening and chatting. How's the compost coming along? Right, we're on one-man squad. Just got to remember that. With a bit of a dodge plane. We'll do a Hassie in one-man squad. See if anyone goes there. How's compost coming along? Yeah, good. It takes ages to fill it up enough to really get much from it, but it goes down very, very quickly. I bought some. I've got a big bag of straw that I got from the pet shop, really cheap, that I used to kind of bulk it out with browns, because they're putting like your food scraps in there, your kitchen waste and whatever. There's just so much like green stuff going into it. There's not enough. You know, I can't be asked. You can put cardboard in there. It's quite effective, like tearing up bits of cardboard, but I just can't be asked sometimes to tear up shitloads of cardboard to chuck in there. But yeah, it's alright. You know, it's been warm. It's in a nice sunny spot, so it cooks down real quick. SteelSeries Artist Nova Pro Wireless. Best headset I've owned, and that's because I've owned and loved the Astros. Yeah, I've not used any of the fancy SteelSeries ones. The 7X I've got, and that's a nice headset. I think Chewy had the Pro and seemed to like those. But the A50s have been great for me. They've done very well. There's no one here at Hacienda. Hey, the car's not here. Do you not get the car anymore? When was that a thing? When to the car? Yeah, I thought that was still here. Oh, I can hear my tummy rumbling. I told you that toast wouldn't see me through. I'm calling my PUBG lawyer. Maybe Alfie can shred some cardboard with me. Maybe. He probably would be quite up for that. It's a good idea. I don't really want this Vector. Should we just drive at people with a shotgun like Gaming Nacho would do? That works for him, doesn't it? If it's good enough for Nacho, it's good enough for me. Get some shells. Got the choke. Yep, sure. Trying to tempt me with the Uzis now that I've said I'm not going to take the an AR. How are we for ammo for that? Pretty good. Need meds, need shells. Attack gear do we take? Who cares about the jammer, right? Second in. Let's take a drone. There we go. What would Nacho do exactly? What would he do? Who knows? Could be anything. He's a wild card. My lad plays PUBG on PC. Always runs shotty DMR. Oh, I like that. That is brutal. Wow, that's a crazy south zone. Trying to tempt me with M249 there as well, but I said I'd go shotty. Could do some ammo for it though. Play with the platform disabled? I'm not sure I understand your question. You asking about cross-platform? And you can see it's not, because you can see the PlayStation icons in the top right, if that's what you mean. Why are there so few shotgun shells here when I want them? Honestly. We've got loads of everything else. Just, not very much shotty guns. Oh, what? Aha! There we go, another 20. Beautiful. Alright, fine. Let's go and find a car, because for some reason it's decided we can't have one. Does it always not have the Murado there, or is that, have they taken that recently? I know they got rid of, like, open-topped ones. But I thought the gold one still spawned. Do you only get the gold one, like, in the cave now? I am starving. There's a car. Hey, maybe we can drone and find a car. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Brilliant. Well, that was helpful. We found one. You saved my day. No baked goods about? No, sadly not. Miraculously. Or surprisingly. I'm not sure the lack of baked goods could be said to be a miracle. Do you think the drone will like keep following me forever if we deploy it and then get in the car and make it follow? Like, how long is it going to follow? Go! Outrun that drone! We're going to go south. Come with me, drone. If I go more than 200 meters, do you think it's going to stop following? My drone got blown up by the C4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, how'd he tag that? That's unlucky. I can't. Oh my god, look at his health. Well, that's enjoyable. There are drones in PUBG now. There's been drones in PUBG for ages. Now they've just changed them slightly because there's the deployable tac gear at the start. Can't believe he blew up my drone with a bloody C4. Unbelievable. I also can't believe we did 98 damage to that guy with that point blank pumpy shot. Nice. Well, I think we might leave you there for the day. It's been a fun session, but the solo queues are so slow now, and I feel like kind of losing my motivation to sit there and queue for 3 or 4 minutes then, you know, go through the rigmarole of the PUBG solo grinder again. But we've had a fun session. We're pretty much nearly at the normal stopping point. Friday, I will be back for custom games on Twitch, so come and check that out if you're interested in that. Anybody's welcome to play. You don't have to be a Patreon or a sub or whatever. You're all welcome to join in. So come and hang out on Friday. It's going to be fun. That'll be on Twitch. Thanks for all the support today. Big shout out to everyone for all the super chats. Really appreciate that. The memberships and all that, and to our patrons and our mods. You're all amazing. Have a fantastic rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you next time. Lovely to chat to you all. Bye-bye-bye.